Alright. Test 1, 2, test 1, 2. Audio bars are jumping up and down, look good. And pasty white guy movement, we have the camera online. And most importantly, we have Grim Dawn. Welcome back everyone to another episode of Muckluck Streams with your charming, self-proclaimed yet still humble host Muckluck. We're jumping right back into where we left off yesterday with our level 91 hardcore character. I'm still in the short period of my life where I could say I've never died in hardcore Grim Dawn. But that may come to an end soon. We will see. Speak to Barnabas in Devil's Crossing. And he says go to Homestead. Okay. Alright. Return to Minova outside of the Arcovian Undercity entrance. I believe that is this one. Yes, my memory served me nicely. Oh, I am sad to see the weekend go, but oh, how I enjoyed it. I didn't go anywhere. It was fantastic. Just sat at home, decompressed. Let's see. Smuggler's Pass. Hey, Taddy and my mother muck. Hey, Kemmer. How's it going? Dude, it feels like we went like weeks without seeing you at all, and now you're just back 3-4 days in a row. You got all that, all those extra shifts you were covering for other people done with, I guess? I gotta get in the habit of using Blood of Dreeg every time it's off of cooldown to keep Aspect of the Guardian up. When Kemmer's not here, I operate in dog ears. Time drags without you. Oh my. Oh my. I should do one Warfront. Oh, did they finally open those? Shoot, I probably would have tried it over the weekend if I had known. Gotcha. That's like PvE, isn't it? Quest turn in gives you a 370 plus item and a 350 plus item. Oh man. Oh, maybe can either of you tell me like how long a Warfront takes on average? Hey, Mr. Skay. Welcome back, my friend. Good to see you again. Takes about 45 minutes? Okay. I might have time to do it when I get home from work tomorrow before I start stream, maybe. Dude, Monday through Friday, my life is, like, scheduled down to the, like, half hour. Like, the gaming I do during stream Monday through Friday is, like, the only gaming I do other than mobile gaming. So, I might be able to squeeze that in during that time. Saturday and Sunday, often I'm just home the whole weekend, and as long as I'm attentive to my child, I can play whatever. Today, I played a few hours of Titan's Quest. I did a lot of mobile gaming on my iPad. And what was the other thing I did? I made a Grim Dawn Necro Shaman, and I did the Crucible like 5 or 10 times just to get like 6 devotion points, so that if this character dies, I've got my second hardcore character and I've already done the Crucible farming that I do at the start of each tune now, And so the boring part to watch is already over and done with. Hope it doesn't happen, but Muck Hardcore 2.0 is primed and ready. I went heavy necro first on that character because I feel like at the low levels the skeletons are ridiculous and the leveling process will be faster. So I just maxed out the skeletons. And I almost AFK did the Crucible levels 1 through 10. I just sat in the middle of the Crucible, let mobs come to me, and I was playing games on my iPad and glancing up on occasion. And it was like no threat, even on hardcore. I did that for like an hour. Oh my, oh my, oh my, oh my. This is still hardcore, Muck. Respect them. Respect the mobs. Voldrak the Destroyer. This guy has a strong arm. Takes about like 40% of my health when he hits me. Alright. Troll Bone Crusher. That's used for Mistborn Talismans. I'll probably hang on to that. I've already used half the Bone Crushers I had saved up when I got the recipe yesterday. Yeah, I've definitely played enough Titan's Quest now that I'm probably comfortable streaming it and could sound like I know what I'm talking about. It is such a huge freaking game, though. Just like the levels are just massive. There was one level that was like called the Minoan Labyrinth, and it was like a throwback to the, what is it? The Greek? Is it Greek? The Greek labyrinth with the tail of the Minotaur in the labyrinth. Like, the labyrinth was full of monsters, and there was a massive Minotaur at the end. That labyrinth was like 30 or 40 minutes. It was such a massive level for an action RPG. I was like, man, they made this thing true to its legend. Ectoplasm. I still need 2 of those Wraith things to be able to do some crafting. How's my rep with Malmuth? Not max yet. Once it's max, I could like go back to elite mode, buy the double XP potions, and use them on this character, I think. Tell sure has a lot of mazes. Does it? I was like the first one. I was doing the hold on. Okay. I was doing the thing where, you know, that you do in like a maze on in a newspaper, where it's just like held the left wall and just like never let go of the left wall, and you know eventually got through it. But it was so long. I will say levels, like leveling up in that game, seem to take a lot longer. Like the XP bars are much larger than this game. Like, in this game, it feels like you get XP so fast, the level up almost sneaks up on me and surprises me. Not so in Titan's Quest. I really miss having the command pet button in Titan Quest, because it's not there. You can, like, if you want to command a pet in that game, you've got to control, click on the portrait, then click on where you want it to go. Which would be tolerable if I could do that while the game is paused. Like pause, command, get out of the fire, unpause. But you can't. You can't do it while the game's paused. So it's like almost impossible to do in the thick of combat. So there's a lot of little... It's almost like Grim Dawn spoiled me. Like, you can't shift click to... Yeah, I've got mine on aggressive too. I'm talking about to, like, get them out of fire. Like, if the fireball lands under him in this game, I can do that and move them out of it, you know? Yeah, mine are on aggressive too. I love the wolves on aggressive. They're like furry homing missiles. They zip like off screen to kill things. But on boss fights where you need them to be a little smarter than that, they're not too bright. Savarok, the Shielded. There we go. Mythical Soul Pendant. Nature's Guardians, rank 12. My favorite skill. Yeah, nature has the heals. It has pets, which it's one of like 4 or 5 classes with pets in that game. And it has like auras to buff the pets. So far, it's my favorite. Then there's Storm, which is mostly a I shoot lightning build. But it does have a summon Will-O-Wisp, which is like a lightning pet. And the pet has 99% evasion. Like it for the most part can't be hit. There's Dream, which is like psionic attacks, but it has a pet called a Nightmare, which is like a small bat with one eye that shoots lasers out of it. I like Hit It. It's one of those things where its ranged attack can't miss. Like, if you shoot an arrow in that game and the mob moves out of the way, the arrow will whiff and it'll miss, but the laser will track. So it always hits. So right now my character is Nature and Dream. Oh, and then Earth has a gigantic, like, lava golem pet at a higher level that is decent. I made one character, just got up to the lava golem just to try it out, and then went back to my other tune. The only thing in that game, you cannot respec your attribute points, like your strength, stand, whatever. So, like, any point there is permanent, unless you download a tool to hack the game, which I'm not willing to do. Get the 2018 version of Game Shark in there. Oh my god, Game Shark. Anyone else here from that era? Hacking your Nintendo Game Boy so you can teach any Pokemon any move. Blastoise learned Flamethrower. Aw, yeah. 3 greens off that fellow. Getting close to our second mana. Whoa, wow, the health on that guy. Icarix the Ravener, 6 levels higher than me. 2 crafting mats, I'll take it. Mechalic steps, your gener. Whoa, thank you, star on the. Look at this. Until, like, almost missed this. I had to find this lady's body, and it was, like, almost unseeable there on the ground. Thank you, star on the map. That's another thing. And really, if you think about it, Titan's Quest is not a new game. It came out in 2006. They overhauled it in 2017. It looks pretty modern, but you got to keep in mind it was coded in 2006. Like, there are no stars on the map for quest objectives. I've had to do some major backtracking a couple times in that game. One of the biggest thing that's driving me bonkers is when I need to put things in the bank, I can't just shift click and shoot them over there. I have to click and drag every single item. Recipe and Mythical Dawnguard Helm. And I did Google, I wasn't just missing it, there is no hotkey to move over items into the bank. Sad but true. It does have the same type of crafting though. You know, where you find like individual items, they stack up and form a bigger item and you craft with it. So I love that. That was awesome. I feel like that's something that they did that and then they're like, we did good with this. Let's put this in Grim Dawn. Yeah. I like that when you get strong enough, you can crank up the game speed. That's awesome. I think Divinity Original Sin 2 needs that. That's really why I'm not playing DOS 2 right now. My characters, like, at every turn, I would be like, click, summon monster. And the guy would be like, shoom, 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 poof. Monster appears. Looks like a 3-second animation. Then I'm like, buff it, animation. Second buff, animation. Adrenaline rush, animation. Totem, animation. End turn. And then I've got 3 more guys that I do the same thing on. So 20 animations for casting. And it's one at a time because it's turn-based in round 1. That's how I started every fight. And you know, you could say, well, Muck, that's your own fault for playing that build. Well, that's the build I enjoy. I just wish I could put the casting animations on fast forward because they take a freaking long-ass time when you're doing a lot of casting. So just after a while, I'm like, okay, well, I don't want to be patient today. I want to just blow stuff up in real time. And here we are on Grim Dawn. Oh. I stopped for green. Yeah, we started finding greens yesterday with, No, I know, Kemmer. I was actually praising that, and I was saying I wish Divinity Original Sin 2 had that because of, and then I gave that long example. Yeah, it's awesome that you can do that in Titan's Quest. I just recently found that out. Alright. We're gonna go south and do the quest down there. Chilled steel. Yeah, actually, when someone in chat told me, because originally I was complaining that I had to pick up every pile of gold individually, and someone's like, if you mash the A key repeatedly, it vacuums up the gold. And I was like, okay. So that was apparently their first iteration of the gold vacuum. In Grim Dawn, you just walk over the money and it picks it up. And then I was complaining that the game was really slow, and someone's like, you can crank up the speed in the options. I was like, oh, sweet. So I set it to very fast, and like the mobs in the newbie zone started killing me because they would just zip onto the screen at Mach 2 and get like 20 hits off before I could click them. And I was like, oh my god, I can't react to this. I don't play Fortnite. So I turned it down to just fast until I got some pets, so I had some AI on my side, and then I turned it back to very fast. But yeah, it's much better now. Oh shoot, that's the detonation site. I need to go up and around. I actually had a guy, it was the viewer Scorpion Tail who followed last night. He joined my Clash of Clans clan today after meeting us last night. That was pretty cool. It was the first time I had played a mobile game with someone that I met through streaming. I don't know if he's good yet. I just met him. Mini Grobbles! Yeah, I'm not really sure when I'm going to do Titan's Quest on air. I can't imagine I'm going to do anything other than this character on this game until this character is either 100 or dead. And after that, I might just jump right into the other character, or I might try Titan's Quest on stream and test the reaction to it. So how long I stream something is based on one, my own enjoyment of the game, and two, the feedback for it. By these factors combined, I am Muckle Extremes. Whoa! There's our waypoint. Welcome to the Pine Barrens. I am your host, Sean Connery. Are either of you a merchant? No. Well, what good are you? So we're going to go off to do the missions to kill the Manticore and Ungoliax, the big spider, and Bloodbriar, and that Grobel guy in the fort. I forget his name. Oh boy. Oh wow, that death animation, he raised his hand to impale me and then just like fell over to the left dead. Love the ragdolling in this game. It can be real good sometimes. Alright, we've already got a poison gland, but we're going to keep seeing him drop until we turn this quest in. Mutated scales. Whoa! Is it my birthday? RonDog64 rated you with a party of 10. Welcome! Welcome, my friends. RonDog, I don't know that I've met you yet, but thank you. I appreciate it. Unless I rated you at some point in the past, I've simply forgotten, in which case I apologize profusely, and I owe you a cow. Well, those of you that are just joining us, if on the off chance that you were not coming from a stream of the same game, we are playing some Grim Dawn right now. An action RPG by Crate Entertainment. Oh, if you're heading out, have a good night yourself, man. Thank you. Grim Dawn is a lesser-known game by Crate Entertainment, and it is an action RPG similar to games such as Diablo, Path of Exile. But what sets it apart is you choose 2 classes, not just one. So there's like 30 or 40 class combinations instead of like 6 like most games have. Oh, thanks for the follow, RonDog. I'll get you back after the stream. Do appreciate it. I try to end every stream I do with a raid on someone as well. I've met a lot of people that have been like a lasting friendship by doing that. I think within the week we should hit the raid 100 different people achievement on Twitch. Getting close to that one. Alright. Manticore boss is right over here. Oh, I forgot to mention, we're playing hardcore right now. This is my first hardcore character in this game. And I'm very happy with how far we've come, and I'm hoping we don't die before we hit level 100. Oh my gosh, this thing has so much health. Woo! Oh man, I'm hitting hotkeys for Titan's Quest. No, Muck! Wrong button. That is not helping. There we go. Oh, the loot. And I have the crappy items filtered out right now, and we're seeing this much. Craig needs to add leaderboard like PoE and Diablo. Yeah. The thing is, though, there's... The closest thing to something like Greater Rifts or something would be, what? The Crucible? And the thing is, at that point, you know, tons of people have completely beaten wave 170 of the Crucible, so the leaderboard would just be for time. I believe in their upcoming expansion that's almost done, which adds another class, which adds another 8 class combinations. That one has something similar to the Grift system. But for them to be competitive to things like Diablo or Path, they would need dedicated servers, which they don't have. They have multiplayer, but it's, oh gosh, brain fart. The thing where you directly connect to the other player, so person to person. Words fail me right now. You know what I mean. Yeah, and I don't think they will either. I'm just saying, in response to what Agent said. But they're doing fine. They're making, I mean, if you count the Crucible DLC, they're making their 3rd expansion. 2nd if you don't count that. They're doing okay. But as, you know, someone who I love the Diablo franchise, I'm probably done with D3 unless they bring out another expansion or something, because I've played it to bits. I love Path and I love Grim Dawn. Like, Path and Grim Dawn, I keep coming back to. Just the level of customization in this game is just fantastic. Come on, Wendigo Totem. There we go. Like, for anyone who hasn't seen it, you pick 2 classes and you get a skill tree kind of like Diablo 2, where you can move further, you know, deeper into the tree, or if you forget to a skill you like, you can just stop there and dump a bunch of points into it. And then there's also this monstrosity, this devotion tree, which gives you a lot of customization as well. Yep, I'm going to be getting the new expansion as well. I'm not crazy about, and this is just my opinion, that I'm not super looking forward to the new class. Was it the Oath Keeper? She just looks like a protection paladin from from World of Warcraft, of what I have seen so far. But they've only released like half a dozen of her moves. They've not announced all of them. But as a lover of pet classes, as you can see, I'm looking forward to taking my existing class combinations into the new content. I'm really hyped about that. I wonder if they're raising the level cap. Malmoth raised it to 100, but I don't remember reading anything about them raising the level cap with this new stuff. Alright. Mr. Cave! Ahoy, chef! I have the flu, but I just had some cherry Kool-Aid, so thanks for looking up. No Jameson tonight with the flu. Use our 2nd mana potion of the night. Our mana goes down very slowly with our current gear. If you get bored, play a mod in Grim Dawn. Some are really nice. You know, I've never looked into modding this game. God, I haven't modded a game in years. The last game I modded, I think, was Torchlight 2. And it was a fun mod. It was a mod that added like a Necromancer class to Torchlight 2, but it was overpowered as hell. Like, once I kind of stepped away from the game and looked back at it, I was like, wow, dude, I was summoning undead dragons and stuff, but it kind of eased me into it. I didn't realize it was happening. Like, this is OP as shit. By the way, that spider boss's name was Shelob. Total, tip of the hat there to Lord of the Rings. Yet another level that is a reason why my arachnophobic friend will not play this game with me. Diablo 2 mod is coming along nicely. For Diablo 2 mod for Grim Dawn? Is that what you're saying? I believe Forgotten Gods is a side story, not in addition to the main story. Ah, that is new news to me. I had not heard that one. Alright, Ungoliac's down. By the way, I love the facet of this game where you can, like, kill a quest mob, go to town, then they give you the quest, you're like, oh, I already killed that guy. And they're like, oh, well, shit, here's your money. Like, there's so many games where they're like, you know, go kill Ungoliacs. And you're like, I already did. And they're like, then reset the game and do it again, bitch. And you're like, okay. You know, I love that this game, like, retroactively keeps track of that. Mod is not required for this game. It's enough content. Yeah. Reason I want dedicated search is because I lost 90 hours before I Steam Cloud Files got scratched. Oh, man. So I've been playing this game on and off since the game only had this right here. It was like in either alpha or beta, whatever, but all I had was this right here. And I played it up to this point. I was like, fun game. And then I put it on the shelf. And then months later, they came out with this part up to Homestead. So pulled it up, made a new character, so I'd experience it all. And then I kept going. And I lost my character every time. And it wasn't until after I'd like lost my characters like 6 times before I found out that you could do Steam saving. And then I had to, because I had a local character that was like level 70, so I actually went through a lot of what felt like work trying to get it set up on there. Oh, man. Potion? Oh, man. Getting a little uncomfortable here. Let's not have our first death beat a rot thorn. I had dropped my healing totem, but I got pushed away and was just like barely out of the range of it. Had a bad time. Isn't Bloodbriar in a cave that connects to Ungoliax's? How did I not find him? Okay, I'll just keep looking around. Hey, Easy Ghoul! Thank you for the follow, my friend. Appreciate it. I'm glad you're enjoying yourself enough that you hit that button. 50 mug bucks for you. Oh, I'm gonna add it to my chat bot tonight afterward, but right as I opened up the stream to get started today, I got a poke from Twitch saying that they were starting Sub-Timber tomorrow, where you can sub to streams for $1. I think it's like with a gifted sub. So if you guys have any streamers that you really like their emotes or something, you could do it for 1/5 of the price starting tomorrow. Oh, one of the caves that's not on the map. Let's see if this is the one to Old Bloodbriar. It's really salty. Can't be done with a great all sash. Losing I heard I was a blueprint recipes of a snowing thing. What you play, this is giving me the itch. Got the itch for Grim Dawn. Dude, this is like I said earlier, this is my first hardcore air character, and I've got hold on. I'm gonna glance at Steam just for a moment. 531 hours in Grim Dawn. This is my first hardcore character, so I have like no recipes on this guy. That's actually a really big problem right now. I'm using a level 25 relic, and I'm level 91. Because I don't have the relic recipes. Like, I'm starting to find some good tier 2 and tier 3 recipes, but they require tier 1 relics to combine to make the tier 2 relics, and I don't have all the tier 1 ones. 1, yeah, that was grammatically correct. Bindings of Bismil. What kind of mods are mine? I got my... When I first streamed Grim Dawn, which was maybe a month ago or so, I rolled a character, and it was a softcore tune, and I got it to level 100, and it was my first character that I ever got past 80. So it's a softcore tune. If you type !build, you can see that character, a link to that character's setup, and then a link to this character's setup. It was a Kabbalist, and I got the proudest thing, the thing I was most proud of on that character is I was able to assemble the Dirge Varkovia relic, which required me to make like 18 different relics and combine them. So I had a bone gargantuan pet, which is a lot of fun. It's kind of like having a permanent primal spirit out. But my problem with that guy, I beat ultimate mode, but I could not beat the second of the 3 crucibles with that character. I would get popped. And that was with Kabbalist, which is Necro-Occultist. So I decided to try a different summoning build, which incorporates Shaman, because it's much, much tankier. And here we are. And and I decided to do it in hardcore. Heroic chest. High Skirt's 90 station got PK'd by my friend, didn't warn me about Chupacabra. Oh. Dude, what is the, shite. The thing that was like Chupacabra, it was over in the Malmouth area, it was like over here, and it was this big, Yeti Briarthorn looking guy, and when you would kill him, he would split into 2 more. And you kill them, and they each split into 2, so you got 4. And so I ended up getting the achievement for kill my 1st, 3rd, and 6th mythical monster, all fighting that guy. And I had to kite for miles to kill him, because I couldn't stand and take it. So that was something. Okay. We've got the Venom Sac, we got the Named Manticore, the Named Bloodbriar, we got Ungoliax, now we gotta do the Fort, and then I can turn in 5 quests at the same time. Which should more than get me level 92. Or I die first. Yeah, I mean, my only level 100 character hit level 100 long before I finished Ultimate Mode. I don't know if this character is going to have that happen or not. But if not, I can just farm till 100. Once I have a level 100 hardcore character, the question then is, do I keep the character just on the shelf so I can continuously buy the double experience potions? Or do I then try to do something crazy like fight the Kraken, which I skipped, or the Crucible in hardcore? Rampage? I'm pretty sure Rampage is one of the relics I want to make but can't. If so, I won't be able to do this shrine right now. Let's get some of this rubbish out of the way. Okay. Don't need. Save that. Oh, what is this? Dawn Shard Bulwark. It's pretty. 10% skill cooldown reduction, lots and lots of resistances, retaliation, solar flare. I'm not really tanking, so probably never gonna use that. Arcanist, Final March. Nah. Alright, eyeball these real quick. Whole lot of no. I started seeing green items last night that have like +4 to some skills. So I've been keeping my eyes peeled at green items since then. Like a little bit closer than I was already. Okay, let's run to the stash real quick. The game starts when you hit level 100. Now that reminds me of that South Park episode. Like at the end of the episode, they're all just completely fat and they're like, what do we do now? We finally killed the boss. Now we can play the game. I can vendor that. I didn't see it. Okay. Okay. Alright, we had the shrine that wanted Rampage. Where's Rampage? Do I even have the recipe for Rampage? I guess not. Okay, I guess we're not doing that shrine at this time. Okay, back to here. Also, let's see. Buddha Grim Dawn got a 31 Summoner Spellbinder. Nice. Monk Nervous is stream. I do have a good record going right now. I stream 9 to midnight. Often later, but 9 to midnight is your guaranteed muckluck hours. That's Eastern time, and I've not missed a stream since May. I'm sure there will come a day when I am sick or something like that, but I've streamed over 100 days in a row without skipping one. I love doing this. I wish I had more time to do it more. But until it pays the bills, which may never happen, I have to work a 9-to-5 job before I can boot this up. Oh boy. Getting the Grobles. Elemental Storm, rank 13. It's nice that I still have like a facet of my damage that can still improve greatly in very short order. Alright, Tyrant's Hold. That was the name of this place. I couldn't remember the name of this place. The old Tyrant's Hold. Pets, come here. This is where I'm loving the pet come here button that Titan Quest did not have. Man, this guy's not even named. Guy had a lot of health. If I had a 100 hardcore, I would keep it for set farming, do risky stuff with other hardcore characters. Yeah, I was thinking about that. Dude, I already feel like I've had really good luck with streaming. I started in May. You guys can see my numbers up at the top, whatever they are. But I've met some really good people on here. It's to throw a couple shout-outs, this guy I met named Bakamono. He... I joke that he's my marketing director. He's constantly just like tweeting that I'm online or retweeting my stuff or just thumb-upping my stuff. He's just like manager of marketing. Kemergod PC, who might be in here right now, who's been generous both with time and financially. The monitor I'm playing on right now, he sent me. He asked what I was playing on, and I told him. He's like, wow, that's a piece of shit. And then like a week later, I had a monitor in the mail. I was like, what? So, I've met some really good people on here. Talking about streaming luck, short story for you, those of you that have just met me today. Oh, let's make sure we don't die to this guy. What was it? On my very, very, very first stream in May, Baby Muckluck. I did not know what I was doing. I was just all over the place. I was slow to talk. It was kind of a train wreck, but it was my first stream. I got raided by a guy, or hosted, one of the two, for 35 people. Something that even now, for someone in my position, that would be incredible. And I was just like, that was my first impression of Twitch. Just like, oh, these constantly happen. Like, people are constantly raiding back and forth with 35 or more people. That gave me such a false first impression. And, like, these 30, I guess I did a good job, because these people stuck around for, like, 4 hours. I streamed way later than I was planning to. But I did not even think to ask people to hit the follow button, because I was brand new. And I got 0 follows that night. Now, they liked me enough to stay, because 25 of them stayed around and were chatting me up for, like, 4 hours, but I got no follows. So I never saw those people again. And the next, like, week, every stream I had 0 viewers, and I was completely confused and perplexed and flabbergasted, and insert more words from a thesaurus here. I was given such a false first impression. But there's a bunch of like Twitch achievements that are required to become like affiliate and partner, and that skewed my numbers so hard. Like after one stream, it said my average for the last month and the last year was 35 people average, and I immediately got all that stuff checked off. So that was very lucky. I got to kind of get on the fast track toward affiliate because of that. Now, even if I had not had that, I would have affiliate by now, but I got it like a month earlier than I should have because of that. What is going on here? Oh, you can turn... I totally forgot this guy existed. I found this guy one time way in the past, forgot he existed. Accessory? What is accessory just like medallion, ring, or Ami? Is that what that is? The biggest game changer is if I could get the mythical Will of Bismeal, so I guess I'll do this. Nope. Life-Giver's Signet. +2 to soul heart. That's Necromancer. This is Necromancer that likes to shoot bones at people. Alright. I wonder if it would be worth it to make a, like, farm ancient hearts just to come here and smith them into things. Whoa! 2 in one night! Moustache Gaming. I love that name. Thank you for the follow, my friend. I'm glad you're enjoying yourself. Rings, medals, amulets. Cool. Cool, 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 cool. Oh, was it only 50 to 75? What level is that? This is level 58. Ah, haha. Okay, so probably not then. Probably just worth using the match you already got, and that's it. Moving on. Dude, looking at Moustache Gaming reminded me of one of my favorite names I ever saw follow me. As a guy, he had a lizard as his Twitch picture, and his name was Ereptile Dysfunction. That one was very memorable. Oh my. Oh my. Get out of my face, Enforcer. Dude, I like Shaman so much. Before, it was like, you know, as a lover of summons, that's why my Twitch icon is the guy with the puppet strings, by the way. I'm always picking classes that summon if it's an option in any game. That's the first thing I try. In some games it sucks, and then I do something else, but that's always my first thing I try. You know, in this game, that's the Necro, the Occultist, and the Shaman. So I'm always just like 2 of those for my Grim Dawn class. Originally in Grim Dawn, Mortars from Demolitionist scaled with pet bonuses, so I would use that sometimes, but not now. I've tried a few other things, but I keep coming back to those 3. But since this most recent build I've done, I feel like Shaman is going to be permanent for me. This is so good. It's like I'm a much tankier version of my previous summoners. Oh, you don't I just saw what you said, Chemical. You don't have to worry about spoilers. Like I said, I've got a 100 softcore. At this point, it's more like there are some secrets in the game that I don't know. Some of you may know of the Hidden Path questline. I found out that existed yesterday because somebody told me. After my softcore guy got to level 100, someone told me about the quest where you go kill John Bourbon, and you get that armor that looks like a giant beholder eyeball. And I went and did that secret quest line. I died to him. It was softcore, but I died to him so many times. And then I got the armor and I used it for twink characters. And then I tried the second secret quest line, which ends with you fighting the Crucible boss. I fought him for like 10 minutes before dying, and I got him to like 97%. I could not... It was like he has 99% reduction to all forms of damage. I was using Curse of Frailty to lower his my target's physical damage reduction for my pets, but I couldn't land the Curse of Frailty on him. It was like Curse of Frailty also had a 99% mischance, so I couldn't land it to make the pets able to hit him. So after 10 minutes, I did 1 pixel of damage to his hit point bar, and I gave up. I was like, okay, my build does not work for this boss. And for that same reason, I couldn't fight Mog Drogon. I couldn't do real damage to him. Alright, Blood Feast. You've got a lot of health, Blood Feast. Let's use our 3rd mana potion of the night. I'm not moving an inch right now because he is stuck. Get him, Primey. Yeah. Mythical Cruel Edge. +2 to Deadly Momentum. You're the first one to ever pronounce it correctly. Thanks, man. No problem. I almost did. I was like, oh, that's a mouse. Giving you the look from the movie Inception, you know, that's a mouse. Whoa. That was like +9 to different skills there? Holy crap. What was that? Mythical Wendigo main leggings. Gird my loins with a Wendigo. Siphon Souls, Blood Pact, Blood Boil, Siphon Souls. I don't even know what Blood Pact is, but one of my classes has it. Siphon Souls is Necro. Okay. Interesting. It doesn't hold a candle to my current pants. My current pants give all my pets like 10,000 poison retaliation or something silly. This is Necro Arcanist? That's a combo I've never tried. I know Arcanist has a move where all your allies, which includes your pets, their physical damage is changed to lightning damage, so you can attempt to do a, like, elemental pet build. But the thing is, if you want to do that, a cultist is better at it. Oh. Shit! Get me out! That was scary. Pet Taunt either didn't work or didn't proc. I've got Ishtak, but... that was scary. Alright, let's go turn in these 5 quests. I feel... Let's see. I'm catching up on chat, sorry. I think the first stream I've ever followed. Oh, thanks, Moustache, I appreciate it. That is what I'm going for. Love tanking Soldier and Necro Super Stream. That is the most recent non-summoning thing I tried, which was Soldier Necro to make a Death Knight. 92! That is a new Muckluck record. Every point of XP we get is a new Muckluck record. Gloomweaver is dead. I've already slain the Tyrant. Nice. Alright. We are... Oh! After 90 you get 1 point per level, so sad. Anyone else can do exclamation points, need to see your points. Like hell, I've been trying to farm those leggings for my order. Yeah, just got lucky. Alright. Okay, so at this point I need to go back to Prospector's Trail and go northwest to Homestead. I had a guy last week, this is my cup, and I was drinking from this, and he's like, what are you drinking? And I was like, oh, this is straight vodka. And he was just like, Jesus fucking Christ! And I was like, dude, it's water, what is wrong with you? Like, what do you think? I got a jug this big with clear fluid? I'm just throwing it back and getting hammered? How are my resistances right now? Okay. That's one thing, I've never spent time really looking at these, which is a big part of my mistake, on my softcore characters before recently. Like maybe the first 400 hours of my Grim Dawn time, I wasn't paying attention to those. And then I just thought, man, these guys hit hard. I forgot to keep Blood of Dreeg up. I was using Blood of Dreeg when I needed it. Ever since I got Aspect of the Guardian, I need to keep it up 24/7. I'm still building that habit. Void Touch Mutant Bludgeon of Celerity. I'm imagining going to someone like Deckard Cain. Identify this. Oh, yes! This is the Void Touched... What was it? I already forgot the name. This is the Charge Preserver Bladed Mace of Conflagration. The Charge Preserver Bladed Mace of Conflagration. Is there a shorter name? No, you have to say the whole thing. It's like a pimp named Slickback. You gotta say the whole thing. Okay. Mr. Slickback, sir. It's a pimp named Slickback. Just say the whole thing. Am I a variety streamer? I would say I've been trying to stick to the RPG genre. There are many games I play. Many different genres I play. I love, They Are Billions, StarCraft, so I love a couple of RTS games. Occasionally I play an FPS, not often. I love a lot of mobile gaming. But as far as streaming, it's usually RPGs. And I try to stick to one genre so that I don't drive people away. Like, it's one thing to play Grim Dawn and then play Diablo 3 or Path of Exile. They're very similar games. People that watch me play one might watch me play another. But if I go from, to use game names that everyone's familiar with, if I go from Diablo to StarCraft, many people might be like, I don't want to watch this, and they might leave. So when I'm on air, I try to just stick to RPGs, which lately that's been a lot of Grim Dawn and a bit of Divinity Original Sin 2. And right when it came out, I played the new WoW expansion. I took a week off work, and I binged the hell out of it for like a week straight. But I got burned out on it. So I'm probably not going to continue doing WoW on stream. I've had the most success on Twitch with Grim Dawn and with Divinity Original Sin 2 so far. No. What was the purple I just got? I didn't even read it. Mythical Runeguard Greaves, Field Command and Blade Barrier. I think that's Nightblade's Soldier? I've played Soldier before. I've never played Nightblade before, so... Oh wait, we hit 92. New helmet. I've been saving this. Alright, I need to put a leathery hide on that. Doot. I'll throw this in the stash in case this character dies. Using my old Diablo habits for hardcore, throw all my items I replace in the stash for the next character, just in case. Blade Master combo, gotcha. I'm running into walls while I'm trying to reach out. I watched the WCS StarCraft 2 finals today, it was amazing. Oh, I'll probably watch a recording. Dude, forgive me, I'll probably watch the replays of any games that involved the Zerg. I'm a Zerg fanboy. Now, I will say, there's one, I never catch him live. I watch his YouTube channel. There's one Terran player I love to watch, and that's Ketrock. I don't know if you guys are, if anyone here is familiar with Ketrock, but he's a Terran player that uses almost exclusively Ravens, and he's in Grandmaster, and he's very entertaining to watch. So I watch his stuff on YouTube quite often. But other than him, I almost exclusively love to watch the Zerg players. Alright, I need to make that leathery hide now. Leathery hide, I have to make 4. To quote someone I read, I saw someone complaining on a Grim Dawn forum, and they're like, I hate using leathery hide, I hate building stun, reduced stun duration stat. I lose so much damage by doing that. And someone replied with, reduced stun duration is like using a condom. Nobody wants to use it, but you're sure gonna regret it if you don't. Alright, got plenty of dynamite. This is the dynamite restock point. Holy crap, you guys are pumping. Divinity, I just started that game, see with a friend in co-op phase, so it is, it's really good. I've got a lot of hours in that. Grim Dawn people only watch Grim Dawn, so let you know, so many Grim Dawn streamers quit because they do different games, so you never follow them. Yeah, well, time will tell, I guess. I'm barely into RTS games. I've not played Age of Empires or Civ 5. Don't know that player at all, but man, Zerg's from fire today. I suppose myself, I don't really know how to do it. Tried it once, but the early level was so boring to actually start with something else and switch to pets later on. No, Mustache, typically what I do is I level toward the pet. Example, this guy, I started as Shaman. I put like 1 point in, and then I put like 5 points in Devouring Swarm. Once I had enough points, I took them all out, went here, maxed the Briarthorn immediately, and then it was like he had 10 times my health and was one-shotting everything for like the next 15 levels. If you're Necro, just go here, max the skeletons. They will carry you for like 20 levels with you not even having to click on anything. Then that gives you time to start leveling out other thing. Whoa! Oh my gosh, Agent Lev, thank you for the Twitch Prime. I appreciate it. You're supporting the channel, and I love you for it. That's I believe 500 bucks for you, my new friend. Enjoy your new emote that I am both proud and ashamed of. So even don't build channel in this game, pro tip. Like I said, I've just been doing RPGs. I'm just kind of... My enjoyment on Twitch so far has been a combination of what... Oh, I need to go back to the survivors. Of what am I enjoying playing, as well as what is also making the channel grow. Those two things. Example, I really enjoy playing WoW. Hardly anyone wants to watch me play WoW because there's 10 million other people playing WoW. Fine. Okay, so I've teleported that guy back to Homestead now. What are the other games? I streamed Ori and the Blind Forest. I got almost no viewers during that time. I streamed Subnautica. I actually got quite a few people that joined, followed during that time. But it only took me 4 days to beat Subnautica. And once I was done with it, I, for the most part, never saw those people again. There's a lot of people that joined me when I started the very first game I streamed was Divinity Original Sin 2. And when they came on, there's many of them are still here today. And I've met some on Divinity that watched me play Grim Dawn, and some on Grim Dawn that watched me play Divinity last week when the Definitive Edition came out, so... There's definitely some games when I play, like when I played WoW, some of them came by, said hello, saw I was playing WoW, and didn't stick around. And it's a taste thing, and I understand that. Time will tell what'll stick around. Another thing I have been gaining interest in is Titan Quest, which was the predecessor to Grim Dawn. I recently purchased the Titan Quest. Do I have the quest to get the cannons? Yes, I do. Okay. For anyone who doesn't know, Titan Quest is the game that the people that made Grim Dawn, or at least some of them, made Titan's Quest before this. It came out in 2006. They overhauled and made an expansion of the game in 2017, just last year. It has the same thing where you pick 2 classes, the same type of talent trees, but it's a little more rustic. There's some quality of life things that are not in that game. But I've had a lot of people here show interest in me playing it, and I've been playing it off-air recently to kind of learn the ropes. Has a lot of pet classes. It's got that going for it in Muckluck's eyes. Ow, 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 hot foot, hot foot, hot foot. Nemedian the Ripper, level 99. He's 7 levels higher than me. Oh my gosh. I need to not let these guys get the surround on me. Can't look away for a second, we're in tryhard mode. Okay. Thanks for the help. Yeah, sure. If it's something I know about, I am happy to help. Another tip, Moustache, if you have the Crucible, and this is a tip people gave me, and I'm going to pass it on to you. If you have the Crucible with your brand new character, like, get to level, like, 4 in the campaign, then leave the campaign, go to the Crucible, and every time you go level 1 through 10, cash out, and you'll get 3 tributes, which you can trade for a devotion point. A devotion point, like this. You can do that, like, 5 times, just 1 through 10, leave, 1 through 10, leave, 1 through 10, leave. And your character will be, like, level 13, and you can have this whole turtle constellation completely done, then start the campaign. I've done that for each of my characters since someone shared that tip with me. So your turtle thing saves you, or you can get Scorpion or whatever. Basically, one of these constellations you can have completely done before you even start the real story. Nice to hear, like your attitude. Oh, thank you. For anyone who strictly streamed Grim Dawn, got bummed out when he didn't have enough sub and quit. 40 subs was... Wow, 40 subs would be amazing for me. It was a decent amount of subs. Yeah, I agree. I think I've got 10 or 18, and a lot of those were gifted to people. Like Kemergod PC and a couple of other people in here are very generous, and they've gifted out some subs. And then a few of my subs, I'll be upfront about this, a few of my subscribers are friends and family that just throw their Amazon Primes my way to support my hobby, my interest, you know, it's that kind of thing. So when you look at my sub points, I've got, as far as actual subscribers, I've probably got about half of whatever number shows there. And that's just a fact. That's just what it is. One day Crypto will be a bigger game. I'll club 1,000 subs. We'll see. Just pick this game up and I'm in love. I can't stop playing. I really love it too. Perfect Chair. Like I said, as you know, as probably many of you are as well, I love mini action RPGs. I'm probably burnt out on D3 because they've added so little to it. But I keep coming back to Grim Dawn and Path of Exile. I haven't spent a lot of time playing it, but what I have done of Path since the new content came out like 2 weeks ago, the Delve, it's been a lot of fun. The Delve is basically an endless dungeon. It has no end. Therefore, endless. Don't have Crucible yet, but plan on getting it. Yeah, Crucible is basically a Thunderdome, just waves and waves of stuff come at you. You could think of it like an alternative way of leveling your character. However, in Muckluck's opinion, the final boss of Ultimate Mode Story, when you're level 100, is easier than the final wave of the second difficulty of Crucible. And there's a third difficulty after that. Because I know my level 100 softcore guy, I have not, for the life of me, been able to beat the Elite Mode difficulty Crucible. I've gotten to the final wave like 3 times and I keep losing. But I've beaten the Elite Ultimate Mode story and it was not too stressful. So this character, we'll see if we can break that, because this character is much tankier with similar damage to the character I just described. Whoa, that's 3 named guys at once. Ooh, back up. Oh, 4th potion for the night. And they're all summoning crow things. Crow Fiend, 98. We got 3 named guys 6 levels higher than me. Who just died? Kyle just died. Oh, Kyle's our crab, by the way. Oh my god, we got Kyle! Oh, shoot. There was lasting damage there on his corpse. Too, one thing that Titan Quest has, you can auto pick up reagents. I wish this game has that. It's so weird that there's one aspect, one quality of life thing in Titan Quest that's not in this one. 1,500 to 2K hours? Yeah, maybe. And I don't know if it still is. Yesterday, Grim Dawn was still on sale for $6. So if you are new here and you're interested in it, it might be the time to pick it up on Steam while it's dirt cheap. This game does old school pricing. You pay once and that's it. You've got the game. There's no pay to unlock things or anything like that. It's just you buy it off the shelf and it's yours. Hey Kasum, hey Hurrytron. I'm a little behind on chat. Welcome back, both of you. I'm gonna start Gordon. I feel like playing PoE. I'm gonna start I feel like playing Torchlight 2. Nemesis. Oh man, how close are we to Nemesis? Oh, did we just hit that on Beast? I didn't even see it. And Ethereals. I don't want to die. Are we as soon as we get revered with them, I can go buy the double XP potion. Oh my gosh. Due to most summer styles have issue doing AOW damage, sure you've got 5 bodies to attack you, they tend to only attack 1 target. In some cases, some of the summons do AoE, but not all of them. But the ulti version of Grimdawn just support them, other builds have AoE that are unlimited to whatever fits the area. Even if it's things like Guardian's Gate. Right, yes. So let me show you an example. This is the one most overpowered pet things I know. This thing right here, Flame Torrent. 25% chance on attack of a big flaming tornado spawning around a mob. Attach that to a Necromancer, attach that to summon skeletons. Every one of your 10 skeletons has a flaming tornado around them. Then you do this and stack them all on one square right next to the boss. The boss goes... It's ridiculous. You multiply the devotion's damage by 10 by attaching it to summon skeletons. So that's one of the cheapest things I know for devotion summoner combo. Ow, 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 ow. Hot foot. Potion, just to be safe. This would be really stupid to die here of all places. If you want to AoE pets... Yeah, I already read that. But absolutely correct. Oh, I didn't even see it. Carnierinho 25. I tried. Welcome to the stream. Thank you for hitting the follow button. I'm glad you're having fun. I gave it the honest muck luck effort. Tenacious flesh-warped bulwark of the fight. A flesh-warped bulwark sounds disgusting, by the way. It's ready, you're just lazy. If anyone here thinking they should figure this game out, now's the right time to regret it. Yeah, I completely agree with that statement. If you like any action RPG, if you like Path of Exile, the Diablo franchise series, whatever, Incredible Adventures of Van Helsing is another one I can think of, you would probably like this game. Like, if that's your genre, you will dig this. Wendigo Totem is so good. Like, compared to the healing I had on my Kabbalist, this is like clicking Blood of Drieg every second. I mean, look how we're all just standing in this ether fire, like... Ain't no big thing but a chicken wing. Like, look at my hit points right now. I shouldn't be doing this hardcore, I'm just standing in it. Okay, taking a little bit of damage there. Got my finger on the potion button just in case. That totem is also what's keeping the pets alive. You can see their hit points bouncing around. Nice. Ah! Get out of the fire. One thing that the Wendigo Totem stops healing when there's no target to sap health from. Okay. Blueprint. Ugdenbog leather. Awesome. I use that a lot on my softcore guy. What's the purple we just got? And what just happened? Care? Oh my god. Or Carol. Welcome back to the stream, my friend. Thank you for the follow. I'm glad you're having fun. Truly, truly do. 60% weapon damage change to Doombolt? What the hell? It's all Doombolt. Minus cunning requirement for ranged weapon. So this is an occultist that likes to shoot people with cursed ammunition. That's what I'm getting from that. Oh my god, another... Yo, the purples, people. What is this? Where'd it go? Wow! Perfect hair forever. Another name I love. Same thing. I'm glad you guys are enjoying yourself. Truly, this has been an incredible night so far. Let's do the Curse of Frailty. I don't know what Nadala's Hidden Hand is. I know Cadence is Soldier. I'm guessing Nadala's is Nightblade. Curse is Occultist. 15% chance on attack to lower their physical resistance and poison them. Okay, this makes me think of like stabbing people in the back build. Dynamite, teleport the cannons to town. Ah, Searing Ember. Oh my goodness. I exit the games. I don't know which items I should keep for my future characters. So time consuming. Drives me crazy. Keep making new characters. Gotta go for now. Thanks for to see you stream more videos. Oh, you too, Agent Lev. Thanks for the conversation. I appreciate it. Like I said, I'm here every night from 9 to midnight Eastern Time if you wish to join us again. Nadala's is Nightblade. Yes, thank you for the confirmation. I briefly looked into Nightblade because they have Summon Blade Spirit, but the Summon Blade Spirit scales with player damage bonuses. I did have a character fantasy where I thought about making a pet class without pet stats, because if you look here, right here, Living Shadow. Every time you crit summon a Living Shadow, scales with player damage bonuses. You can have 3 out. Then way over here, I saw this. Raise the Dead. 10% chance on attack to summon skeletons. They scale with player damage bonuses. Nightblade Blade Spirit also scales with player damage bonuses. I was wondering, I'm about to fall out of my chair, if you can have a pet build without pet stats with those kind of skills. I don't know if it'll work. It was just an idea I had, but it's one of those ideas floating in my head that I've never put into practice. Really enjoying streams farming pet builds. Also my favorite. Oh, you are a kindred spirit, Care. If you like pet builds, you're in the right place. That's why I've got the Puppet Master as my icon. Every game that has a pet class, that's the first class I try, and unless it ends up sucking. Whoa. Yes! This is the mythical version of what I'm using right now. Look at that. Plus health, increase the maximum resistances of poison and acid. That's huge. +1 to all shaman skills and bonus 70% pet damage. That's the It's My Birthday amulet. That's amazing. The lightning damage was even incredible early on because I was using Wind Devil and Maelstrom to level. Oh, wait. I didn't read that close enough. What was that? Oh, son of a gun. Was it this? Yeah. Pet stats. But I lose... No, I can't give up the pierce resistance. My pierce resistance is shoddy right now as it is. I can't lower that any. Two-hander. Don't need. No, I need the cooldown reduction. Two-hander. Purple goes in the stash. Okay. You better. It's not suspicious. Imagine going into a bank and walking up to the teller and she's like, "I'll keep your money safe." I'd be like, "I'm gonna get in one of the other lines. Thanks." That would freak me out. Alright, we're gonna put this down here. We need to come back level 94 and get that out of the stash. Necro's Reap Spirit also scales the player bonuses, right? No, I think that one is pet. Because Necro's all about the pet. I would be shocked if that was player. Characters of Koalas using pets and DOS DOS, no idea if it works past a certain point. You know, there was some epic... Oh gosh, do I have it in here? There was something I got in here that was related to Reap. Like, in a huge way. Oh man, I wish there was like a search box at the top of this thing. Cause every purple I've gotten, I've chucked in here because I'm like, I never know. Yeah, if I can't find it soon, I'm just gonna give up. Okay, it was like it let you have it boosted Reap. It quadrupled the duration of the Reaped Spirit, and it increased how many Reaped Spirits you could have spawned by like 3 or something. It was really big if you like Reaped Spirit. Alright, what do you mean? I will track down this abomination. I swear there's more quests to get here. Is that it right now? No? Okay. Alright, yeah, we're gonna go west, kill some eggs, kill some bugs. Hopefully not lose our character. Yeah, my next character idea. If this character dies, I've got another hardcore character that's already level 10. All I did was I did the Crucible with him 5 times, so he's already got the Turtle Devotion done, but I haven't started the story yet. And it's a Shaman Necro. And the idea, which might be terrible, we'll see, is this right here gives all your pets they apply bleed. Bleed does not stack, sorry, any dot in this game, as I understand it, does not stack from one target. Like, if I have bleed on hit, every time I hit, it'll just refresh the duration. It won't stack it. But it does stack from different targets. So if you've got 10 skeletons with Primal Bond applying bleed, you've got 10 bleeds if they're all hitting the same guy. So I was wondering if you could have a pet bleed build, and you've even got Devouring Storm, which lowers the bleed resistances. That's the idea. And honestly, this character was a shaman and wasn't even an occultist until like level 52. Like, this is like 90% shaman and a bird. That's this tune. So that's the idea. I don't know if it'll work, but that's what the next tune I'm going to try. What's my PC specs? Oh man. Decent in a short answer. I don't have it memorized or prepared, otherwise I would totally give that to you. You know, I've seen some other streamers have that on a thing below their channel. I should put that. The main thing I've got going for me is I've got a fiber connection. Thank you, AT&T. The PC is decent. In a if I had a better PC, I would be streaming and recording at the same time so that my recordings for YouTube would look better, but as it is right now, I can't sustain that. The CPU caps out. So I stream, and then I take the Twitch recording, which is almost as good, and then I put that one in YouTube for my archives. Yeah, with rare exception, if I have lag, it's because the game lagged, not because my internet lagged. Okay, I think I passed all the egg fields. I need to backtrack. I went through those too quickly. I need to smash 6 more eggs. Can't make an omelet without smashing a few eggs. Maptern Sentinel. Alright, 6 of 10. But yeah, I talked a bit about this yesterday, but I love the customization in Grim Dawn. Like, I love the Diablo series, but if you're talking about customization, your character in Diablo is basically, it's like every max level witch doctor. I'm going to use that because that's my favorite class. Every max level witch doctor is the same. It's just which 6 skills did you put on your bar? That's your character, and then your items. That's it. In this, there's so much customization. And I love that. I mean, classes alone, with the pick 2 of these classes system, there's like 30 or 40 classes. That's insane. Insane in the membrane. And then, not to mention, this monster in Path of Exile has a similar talent tree monster. Path, it's just got the one giant talent tree and then gear. And then you have the skill gems and stuff like that. Blueprint? Oh, Puppet Master Links. You had me at Puppet Master, but those are bad. I probably won't use them. Okay, we finished the eggs. I could go turn this in, but the next quest is kill the queen. I'm just gonna go kill the queen. I'll turn both in at the same time. Chop, chop. Time is money, friend. Move on. What is this? Yeah, okay. I was thinking that might have been a one-shot chest for a second there. Jamapton Vizier. Huge fan of dual classes. Guild Wars 1 had that. Yes, they did. Wow, I haven't thought of Guild Wars 1 in a long time. 20 class, I think. The FF10 talent tree. Have you had any rips in heart? No. This, I have it in the stream title, but it's a true story. This is my first hardcore character. I have 500 hours played in Grim Dawn. I'm familiar with the game. But I had never had the guts to try hardcore until... in August, I did my first and only so far 12-hour birthday stream on a Saturday, and it went really well. I met a lot of new people, and I was playing this, and some guy came in, and he's like, "Oh, not hardcore? Snore." And I had so many people watching. It was like I had broken records from me that night. So I had like 50 people watching. And I was like, if you guys want me to play hardcore, I'll play hardcore. You know, you tell me to dance, I'll dance. Dance, monkey dance. You know, I was willing to do anything to keep the crowd pleased at that time. And all of a sudden, you know, all of them were like, play hardcore, play hardcore. I'm like, okay. And what is... Is that bugging out? It looks like I should be able to go back there. I'm so confused right now. Oh, okay, I had to hold shift and break that bookcase. Thought it was a bugged area. Nope, I'm just dumb. Okay. So I got kind of peer pressured into playing hardcore for the very first time that day. And I'm like, well, I'm going to play my shaman build because that character is level 70 and hasn't died in softcore. And I feel most comfortable doing that. I'm just going to completely copy my softcore shaman and keep going with that. And here we are. I'm 92. I haven't died yet. I've had a few close calls, but... 93! New muck record. So I am still at the only point in my life where I can say I've never died in Grim Dawn Hardcore. But the what is it? The catch to that, the proof that this is my first hardcore character, I have like no recipes at the smith. I'm still using a level 25 relic. I can't build a better one yet, and it's awful. I spent like 10-15 minutes of the stream yesterday specifically farming trolls to get the Mistborn Talisman recipe because I needed it to make something else. And then I found out I was missing some other materials, and I was just like, ugh. Congrats on through that desk. Level till top tier items. Yep, and I've got one of those top tier items waiting for me in the bank. The mythical whatever my necklace is. I mean, really what it is, and the reason I don't think I'll ever step away from Shaman as one of the 2 classes for my future summoners, is, check this out. This gives me 32% more health. This gives me 16% damage absorption. It just goes poof. This gives me 15% physical resistance. On top of that, this currently gives me another 7% physical resistance. So I'm just so much tanky. I mean, the Wind Devil impairs the target's aim, so they miss a lot. I just am so much tankier than my Kabbalist, which was my old favorite before this. On top of that, the Primal Spirit is just a boss shredder. It is just like, I summon him and he kills things. Any must-know advice for someone just starting? Here's a good one. Put the points you need into Cunning or Spirit that your gear requires. Other than that, put everything else into Physique for more health. You will need it, no matter what your build is. Also, in many games, as you level up, let's say you level up and you're in the middle of, the wilderness, you're not planning on going to town for a while, and you're like, oh man, I don't know what skill I should get. Just spend the point on something and try it. It is dirt cheap to respec in this game. You go to town, you spend 10 cents, and you can move points around. And I'm talking about on any of these 3 trees, it is dirt cheap to respec. It's a bit more arduous to move attribute points, but not impossible. Thus ends Muckluck's Tips of Success. Class adjourned. Alright, so a couple of objectives now. Gotta go kill the giant ethereal mabob. We need to find the hive and kill the queen. Ow. Ow, 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 ow. I love that about respec encourages builders. Yeah, me too. There's so many games like Path of Exile. You get a few respec points free, and then they're a pain in the ass to get. You have to farm regret or orbs of regret, or as me and a friend of mine call them, divorce orbs. You have to farm those. 1 orb per point you want to move. So it's often easier just to make a new character. This game is not like that. This game you can just move things around. Here's one. The game itself, Grim Dawn the game, is just a fun action RPG if you're not reading the lore. If you're reading the lore, it's a damn horror novel. Like a really, really spooky horror novel. So, I encourage you to sample that. Dude, I remember there's that level with like the Frosty Mountain Pass, and you keep finding the pages of the diary, and it's about this like father, daughter, wife that are going over the mountain pass, and they're like, we're gonna get snowed in, we gotta hurry. They don't make it, they get snowed in, they're with some other survivors. This one guy comes in and tries to rape the little girl. They kill him in defense. The other people get upset about it, but they're running out of food, and the family quietly gives them meat and doesn't say where it's from. It's obviously from the rapist. And says, we'll give you this if you leave us alone. They're like, okay. And then later on, they lure more with the daughter, with the like 7-year-old. They lure other people to their room, and to eat them is the end game. It's like these people are becoming more and more like ghouls as you're reading these diary entries. And at the end, the father gets hurt somewhere, and the mother's like, I should probably feel worse about this, but all I can see is another free meal. And they basically are ghouls by the end of the story, and they even eat the dad. It's psychotic. There's a level called The Womb, and it's got a whole bunch of pregnant women, like, stuck in the walls, and they're using it to birth demons nonstop. And they're just, like, moaning and crying the whole time, and you have to set the womb room on fire. Probably just try stuff out, focus on certain skills. Yep, I agree with that. Do you think getting the Crucible is worth it? It's the only DLC I don't have. The Crucible, once you beat the game, it's an alternative way of leveling. It is not required. However, the Crucible is arguably endgame. Like I said, on softcore, my level 100 has beaten Ultimate, the 3rd difficulty, the whole campaign. And I've not yet been able to beat Elite, the 2nd difficulty of Crucible. Like, it's more content for you at that point if you wish to challenge yourself. You can craft components of the blacksmith in many cases better than ones you find. That is truth. For example, I've gotten in the habit, I always put leathery hide on my helmet, which is one of the only consistent sources of stun resistance you can get. And you want stun resistance. You do. Where... The entrance to the hive is in a different location and not marked on the map each time you go through this area. That's what I'm looking for right now. It's always in one of these fields. Yeah, perfect. All those stories I just told about the creepy people, that happened in this game. Honestly, all the side stories are creepier to me than the main story. The main story is evil monsters found their way to Earth and they're trying to take over. But there's two different ones. There's the Chthonians and the Ethereals. Chthonians is like demons and tentacles. The Ethereals are these weird angelic type beings that take over, they possess people's bodies, and then the people turn into grotesque mutated versions of themselves. So all the like mutated people and giant bugs and stuff, that's the Ethereals. Game has tons of nooks and crannies to discover secrets. Yes, I have got 500 hours played in this, and I just found out about the hidden path quest line yesterday. There's a lot of secrets in this game. Oh, I love it when you're doing like AoE damage and you accidentally blow open a wall that was not on the map, and like your character steps off the mini-map and goes into a room and comes back out. It is so satisfying when you find one of those hidden areas. There's a few of them I know about that are always in the same place, but there's many that are not. Love that story too on my first playthrough. Really like Hidden Lab on Small Island. Oh gosh, that Hidden Lab reminded me of that dad in Full Metal Alchemist that merged his daughter with the dog. It was basically that story, but snakes. All I could think of was that effing guy the whole time I was reading those journals. Yeah, so I haven't done it yet. I have it bookmarked. I didn't want to deviate from this until I got level 100 or died trying. But if you Google Grim Dawn Hidden Path Quest, it's a secret quest line that opens up more stuff that I've never done. Also, if you just Google like Grim Dawn the secret quest line, there was this long one that ended with the boss. You go into this area of the game that looks like it's still under construction, and the end result is this. You fight John Bourbon, the guy in town, and it plays like rock music. Like this guy's like ripping on an electric guitar while you're playing, and you kill him and he keeps splitting. And first you fight John Bourbon, then the true form of John Bourbon, then the final form of John Bourbon, then the actual final form of John Bourbon, then like really it's the final form of John Bourbon. And I had died so many times, but you finally kill him and he drops this armor, and it looks like a dead beholder, like a giant eyeball. Like this much of your body is covered by a giant eyeball. It's just got little feet sticking out of the bottom and a top hat. And it is minus 100 to your armor, in addition to the fact that it doesn't provide armor. And it gives like +1 to all skills and plus 15% experience gain and has no requirements. So it's basically something you hand down to your twinks. But that's a whole hidden quest line, and it's a bunch of stuff that you'd probably never find. It's like, after talking to this guy, go to this level to the northwest room and click an urn in the northeast corner. Now go to this level and click on this tree. And yeah, I used a wiki guide. We did it on stream. It was a lot of fun. I don't know if I would dare. I might dare do it on hardcore once this character is really solid. Mainly because of that final boss fight. Then there was a second boss encounter where you fight the boss of the Crucible, and he had 99% damage reduction of all types. So I was trying to cast Frailty on him to lower his physical damage reduction, but he had 99% resistance to Frailty, so I couldn't get it to stick to him. And after like 10 minutes, I had removed 1 pixel from his hit point bar, and he killed me. And I was like, I give up. This character cannot kill this man. Alright, started spying. Da, 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 da. Oh, ow, 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 ow. These guys hurt for squishy little things. I let them get a surround on me. I underestimated them. Yeah, the John Bourbon fight is like... It's memorable to the people that played this game before it was done. Because anytime you'd get to the end of the content, like John Bourbon would step in and be like, this is the end of the available content. Do not go past this area. And there was an invisible wall. But he keeps trying to stop you in the secret levels, and you just walk past him. And then he gets angry and angrier and angrier, and then he becomes a boss. Alright, I'm going to use the move pet ability to get them to come back and form a wall in front of me. Grand Vizier Lozakal, our first level 100 fight. Drop them pheromones. Every time I see the pheromones, I think of Herbert.
We can settle this like responsible young adolescents. Whoever can swallow the most Tylenol PM wins!
I can love that guy. Did you know about the secret quest of the base game? Did you know there's a similar secret quest line in the X Pack? Oh, I read that too late. Yeah, those are the two that people told me about them, and I did not know about them until I had played like 300 hours. Yeah, I have not yet successfully beat the final boss of the second secret quest line, and I just found out about Hidden Path. Some of my favorite and most frustrating gameplay was trying to figure out those two lines. Like, I had unintentionally done the first 2 steps of one of them by sheer fluke and luck, but I didn't know what I was doing. I was just like, what is this paper for in my bag? Alright, we're in the narrow... My primal spirit is active like 95% of the time, but there's a narrow window where I don't have him. Or her, it's 2018, I'm not supposed to assume gender. Battered shell, pheromone gland, mutagenic ichor, some greenies. Push this stuff back. Okay, I didn't want to move away from my Wendigo totem, but I was also kind of scared with how much stuff was in my face. Serrated spike. What? Oh, secret wall! This is what I'm talking about. For anyone new to Grim Dawn, if you look at me on the minimap right now, I'm off the map. It is very satisfying to find these to me. Like, yeah! I found that secret. 4th mana potion for the night. So my favorite was spot on impression.
Where's that muscly on paperboy with the good news? Get your fat ass back here. I know I owe you a tip, but, you know, my arthritis. Why don't you reach on in the pocket and fish it out?
Yeah, go for it. Like I said, I've beaten the game multiple times. At this point, there are quests that I don't know about. You can spoil away. And to the rest of you, avert ye eyes if you care. Alright, serrated spike. I will stop and pick up every orange item, no matter how many of them I've got. Seems like they are always used. Like, at some point, I'll find a recipe that needs 99 of those things, and I'm like, I'm so glad I've been picking those up. Are you aware of the secret in this room? I'm not sure. Nothing's jumping to the front of my mind, so maybe not. Oh, here's a thing. Cave entrance? I don't want to go back to the cave entrance. Hold on. Is this what you're talking about? This guy right here? Yes, you want to go in. Okay. Den of the Lost. This better not end with some insanity, boss. Wow, I have a lot of daggers in here. Camergod is requesting that anyone who's been here for a time type exclamation points. Typically, when people have done that in the past, they have something very kind to offer, so I would suggest that you humor him. In lower difficulties, there's shrines in here? Oh, there's a shrine in here right now. I've got maximum devotion points already, but shrines are always fun to do, so... Oh, let's get out of that acid till it wears off. Alright.
Ah! Coming from the ceiling!
They came from behind. Idra Cricks. Oh my gosh. Wow. Okay, no, he wore off. I thought he died. Primal Spirit just wore off. So, one thing I know about this game is that surfaces stack. So you can have a 20-layer deep poison puddle, which sort of happened there for a while, which is why the pets started getting thrashed. Woo! That was fun. I liked that. Blueprint! Gut crush Wormhole! For the guts that need crushing in your family. Okay. Oh, mythical unholy visage of the covenant. +1 to occultist skills. I think I have another piece of that set. What are the blues we got? Mythical Legionnaire's Rebuke. Vigor counter. I know counter strike is soldier because I liked that move. Sacred Texaminia. Word of renewal? Inquisitor? I think that's Inquisitor. I haven't spent a lot of time on Inquisitor. Mythical Wraithblade. 1 to occultist, but two-handed. Two-handed is a no-no for me right now. Gallus, you know what? I think I did stumble my way in here one time, and I just didn't remember it, because I remember seeing this guy at some point. Gallus. Alright. Scavenge plate. Supreme chest! Me likey, me likey. What's your deal, buddy? Unholy inscription. Super delayed ambush by a worm. Ugh. This button is so therapeutic. Just click that, inventory gets a little more compact. Drink of water. Chill Demapteran Slicer. I'm getting a lot of Demapteran Slicers. Alright, back out to the main area. Aw, poor cow. Quizzer, yes. Gauss has an MI green ring that can be quite good if you get good at fixes. Cool, good to know. Just started a new character with the goal to finally get to endgame this time around. Reference to Gollum. Yes, I got that, Rainon. I got that. That's why I said my precious. Alright. Woo! Yeah, my softcore character has it. The biggest thing I want right now is the mythical Will of Bismiel. It's an amulet, for those that don't know. It's like, it adds like 2,000 to 4,000 lightning damage to your Raven. Adds like 2 or 3 levels to the Raven, and the Raven right now shoots 3 projectiles at a time. When it gets more levels, it would go to 4 and maybe even 5 projectiles, so that's huge. And also, this is important, it does... Timeout. Kemmer God gifted a tier 1 sub to Mr. Skaith. Thank you, Kemmer, and congratulations, Mr. Skaith. Hold on. Now you can do the much coveted Muckaluk Pogchamp. I am a mix of proud and ashamed of that emote, but there it is. I think there's what is it? The September thing? I'll have a link to it tomorrow. Where it's like you can take gifted subs and extend them for like $1 or something like that. Sealed by the Grand Viziers. Open up, lady. We've got pheromones. Oh. Dirty Queen letting us right on in there. Not only did they name him and design him to look like Gollum, he drops a ring. Yeah. Pop culture references can be fun in these games. Torchlight was so full of them. Torchlight had a lot of the Goonies references really early in the game. I don't even remember what I was talking about before that subscription. I do not recall. Brain broke. Fifth mana potion. Oh, the most important thing about the Will of Bismiel that increases how many projectiles the bird shoots and doubles its damage, it lets you have a second bird. So that one thing, like, triples what you're getting from all of these talents right here. That's freaking amazing. And I've got it on my softcore tune, and I want it on this tune if I can get my hands on it. Raynan22, thank you for the follow. I'm glad you're enjoying yourself here, truly. I am here every night from 9 to midnight Eastern if you all wish to join me again and adventure together through the lands of Grimdawn. Or otherwise. Oh, aggro the queen. Ah. It always amuses me how phase 1 of this fight is slaying her butt. There's a slay dead ass joke in here somewhere. Watch it. Dead ass. As long as she doesn't look at me, this will be easy peasy. She looks at me, I gotta be very careful. Okay. Hey, purple! What do we got? 4 crafting mats. Nom 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 nom. Where did it go? Bag 3. Mythical Tyrion's Reprisal. Adds 3,565 elemental retaliation to the Mirror of Ariacates. And then adds 400% to all retaliation. Wait a minute, does it 400% itself? Does that become 16,000 elemental retaliation damage to your Mirror of Ariacates? Rakatatas? That's insane. If you're whatever that is, Arcanist probably? Insane in the membrane. Mythical Sharpshooter's Bolt Rifle. I am not a Demolitionist or an Inquisitor. The map makes a smiley face with dangly earlobes. Fun fact. Whoa! Speaking of funny things for devs, you ever looked at the map of the Queen Room? Oh yeah, I read what you said after I was talking about it. A bird attacked my dog when I was young. I'll never be the same again. Hopefully, your dog will. Yeah, we actually have a lot of emote ideas on this channel. Once upon a time, when I was playing Grim Dawn, no, sorry, Subnautica. I was playing Subnautica on a Saturday. My 6-year-old was sitting in my lap, and in Subnautica, the levels are called like the Arctic Zone, the Tropical Zone, stuff like that. And we go through this underwater cavern. And there's these massive Leviathan skeletons, like rib cages the size of skyscrapers reaching up from the ocean floor. And my 6-year-old son on stream goes, "Oh, Daddy, I bet this one's going to be called the Bone Zone." And this, everyone that was watching at the time just lost it at the Bone Zone. And to pause for a second, you guys have seen the T-shirt in my GIF. It's like this design. By the way, this was sent by a viewer. This is the design. On the back of it says #BoneZone. So the next time I get an emote slot, we are somehow going to incorporate Bone Zone into it.
Death is only the beginning.
So he says. Mythical Golem Fist Gavel. No. It's good. That Mogdragon's Pact makes it decent. Yeah, I'm a big fan of comic booky style art. So if I could get, one of those artists to do the thing where they turn the emote of me into like a cartoony version of me and do it, that would be my ideal. But that's not something I've put effort into as of yet. The next thing on my plate when I have time is to get some subscriber badges, because I do have the ability to turn those on immediately. I need to think of an idea and do it. It's all about time right now. Alright, so I think the next thing I need to do while I'm in this area is the giant ethereal amalgamation. That's the word I'm looking for. Blah, 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 blah. Whoa, walked right into the scarecrows. Hello! Oh, Chemical Braids! Thank you for the biddies! I appreciate it, man. Muckluck Streams, thanks you for your support. Oh, and the follow. Even better. I look forward to hopefully seeing you here again. This has been one of the best streams I've had in a while. You guys are awesome tonight. And this thing is scaring me. It's got like life stealing or something. His health kept going back up. Yeah, my belt right now is a very low level belt, level 29. But it's got a thing where when I get low health, it like it drinks a home-brewed potion, and it heals me for 15% of my health plus 300. And I've been loath to put this away because hardcore. So basically, when I get low health, my emergency buttons are at 40% health. Turtle Shell kicks in. At 20% health, the belt kicks in. And then the first time I get hit, if it's not on cooldown, Fiend's Flesh has a 50% chance of kicking in. By the way, getting these boots on hardcore, so good. On my softcore summoner, I've got the Fiend's Flesh Greaves and the shoulders. My guy that can't beat the Elite Crucible has like 50,000 damage and damage absorption shields. Doesn't matter. Because I'm so bad. I really enjoy my time here. We're going to see you. Keep it up. Oh, thanks, Moustache. I almost said it wrong. I appreciate it, man. Thanks for sticking around and gracing me with your presence. Alright, notice I'm fighting from behind the wall. Now we run for the loot. Burning. Why are you guys in the cages? You're clearly armed. You went in there of your own free will. I've also, on this character, gotten one piece of the set that lets you have a second Briarthorn. Got a lot more pieces to find, but that would be cool. And the Briarthorn doesn't swing for lots of damage, but his retaliation damage is the same as his swing damage. So anyone beating on a Briarthorn is basically getting punched by him every time they hit him. Alright. Alright, I just sent the pets in there, and I'm gonna stay back here. I don't want to run along the fire. Wow, that Elementalist damage shield is tough. Alright. Crystal. Alright, Amalgamation. Come and get a big boy! Am I close enough? I need to make sure I'm in range of the ethereal, or the Wendigo totem. Oh my gosh. Don't look at me! No! Freaking frick. Ah, don't look at me! Makes me nervous. My pets are actually all dying because I couldn't keep them and the boss at the same time close to Wendigo Totem. But it all worked out. Alright, I think that's the last quest in this area. Machiavellutions. And Homestead. Before you leave the farmlands, you were both of the secret quests in that area. What? I know of the kid in the cave that's actually a demon. Is that one of them that you're referring to?
There was much commotion reported, and I see your reputation is well earned. The Legion thanks you.
The area with the dead guys where the 100 harpies dive bomb you when you walk into it? Is that the other one? Or is that not considered a secret?
My scouts have reported that.
I'm gonna clean out my bag while Chemical's getting back to me. Actually, 3 now that you remind me. Crap! I don't know of one of them. I can go back through my town portal as soon as I clean up my bag. I ain't no big thing, but a chicken wing. I don't know where I got that from. Wait, what was that helmet? I didn't look at it close enough. It's garbage. Get on out of here. Wow. 57 fire, 51 poison, and acid. Nope, my ring has 22 pierce, which is one of my worst things. We're not getting rid of that ring. No. No. No, 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 no. Okay. No. No, no. Let's see. Just scan all of these really quick. With the power of eyeballs. No, no, no. Someone yesterday was trying to get me to try a Shaman Nightblade. And I made a level 1, leveled it up enough that I could look at the Nightblade talent tree. But I was like, the Summon Blade Spirit doesn't scale with pet stats. I don't think that would work for how I like to play. Wait a minute. Oh, no. I would really, if there is one, I want to find the mythical touch of command, because that +3 to emboldening presence is what is keeping that on my hand. It's amazing. No. Almost done, friends! Wait, what was this? Storm Launcher of Ultos. For the Arcanist Shaman in your family that likes to shoot lightning out of a gun. That's funny, but not what I'm doing. Okay. Demon Kid, The Last Will, and the Diary. Yes, the Diary is part of the secret quest line. Gives you a quest for a one-shot chest. Then the book. Vault of Rocks. Diary, that's right. Last Will is a random spawn of a corpse in one of the farmhouses. Diary's just on a pedestal. Okay. Yeah. I feel like I've seen each of those things in individual playthroughs, but I've never like been thorough about it. But I will happily go. I want to make sure I hit 100 before the final boss. And right now, I may not be on the track to do that, so a little detour would not hurt. Bag's clean. Have we capped out Melmoth yet? No. Who died? Kyle died. Of course Kyle died. Kyle dies all the freaking time. Because I can't replace him with a better relic yet. I've already killed the queen.
He gave me a bag.
Actually, let me check the rep merchant. Where's the quartermaster? There we go. Okay. Last time in elite mode, I did not have a lot of money yet, so I did not buy every recipe. Oh, bloody hell, I just sold the thing right back. Wait, did it not count? Alright, hold on. Easier to do this. Fat fingers! Away! Okay, there. Alright, say, okay, and what does that give us? There's some crafting mats. Pierce. This can be applied to all armor. Either my Ether, my Chaos, or my Pierce are very good right now, or capped right now is what I should say. Or my Vitality. What are the other Pierce augments? You never close the window, so back to the same amount you brought it for. Okay, cool. So you can get all the transmogs, the items from faction vendors without having to spend any iron. I didn't know that one. What are the... Okay, hold on. You guys are going to see the game pause for just a second. Let me see. Grim, Dawn, components, augments. Here we go. Sorted by type. Show me piercing. Okay. Let's see. Black Legion revered. Homestead honored. Oh, that's two-hand weapons. Don't want that. All armor 10% pierce. Double crossing revered. Do I have augments on these? No, I just have components on these. Homestead honored. Dermapatin Chitin? What? No, this is Black Legion. What the hell? I thought I was on the Homestead vendor. Alright, let me tab back into chat so I can see it again. There we go. Alright, Sergeant Sariv. Okay, where... There's the quartermaster for Homestead. Why are you so out of the way? This is your town. Good price. Already learned, already learned. Okay. Alright. Honored. Dramapatin Chitin, here we go. I like it. Alright, Pierce and Stun. Both just went up considerably. Okay. Literally about to type that it was the VL vendor when you figured it out. Monkey's a smart boy. Alright, let's go back through our TP. I'm satisfied with my resistances for now. Were his last words. Ah! Oh my gosh, it spat me out on the fire. Bad portal. Okay. Mr. President, tear down this wall. Death Peekabur. Death PK Britain? That's my best effort. Thank you for the follow. I'm glad you're having fun here tonight. Truly, truly appreciate it. 50 muck bucks for you. Truly, truly outrageous. Now I'm thinking of Tarek from League of Legends. Gems, truly outrageous. Emerald for clarity. I haven't played League of Legends in years, but I played it a lot the first few seasons. There we go. Getting toward the edge of the map now, where I have not already cleared it. Secret quests, we coming. I did not play many of the skill shot champs. I was playing champs with skills that did not miss. But I warded really well, so did pretty good. Brazilian, understood. You're the first person that's told me that they were in Brazil. You know, we got a lot of Canadians, Europeans, and one fella from Portugal that I know of in here so far. The corpses for Last Will can spawn on one of 4 buildings, 2 to the north of the rotting rift, 1 to the south, 1 to the east. Oh my. I'm just hugging the edges right now. Whoa. Alright. Anything in here? Can I go out the back door? Oh, back door. Go that way. Oh my god, zombies with guns! Ah! That'll be the new Resident Evil. Zombies with guns. The Shooting Dead. I'm from Brazil as well. Sweet. Got 2 of them in here tonight. Muckluck Streams is going worldwide. Alright. The Last Will of Marthos Everbrook. Hidden Wealth. Which quest was that? Or is that the whole quest? I don't know. The farm says I've buried the gold somewhere on the Everbrook lands. You have 2 options: move on to the miserable lives, start anew. In the hills up the road from the Thornsberries, bring explosives. Why would he write on the will where the stuff is? Up from the Thornsberries. Playing some Grim Dawn always feels good, man. Yeah, I agree. Where do I... Wait. I swear... Oh, right there. I was like, I opened and closed the map really quickly, and I swear I saw the dot up here. Just for a second. I have explosives, right? Yeah, I got 3169. Dude, it was not until like 450 hours of gameplay into this, someone told me, you know the blacksmiths have different recipes, right? And I was like, what? And he goes, yeah, like the Homestead one can make dynamite. And I was like, what? Like, I was like, oh man, I didn't pick up 3 dynamite. I can't do this bonus area this game. I did not know that the second blacksmith in the game had dynamite. And then I immediately made like 300 of it, so I was like, I'm never running out again. Alright, we got a purple. Send a touch. Wind Devil. 10% chance on attack. Conjure a blaze of living wind to incinerate your foes. Scales with player damage bonuses. 3-second recharge, 3-second summon limit. Lives for 8 seconds. It's literally a fire Wind Devil. You could have electric and fire tornadoes. Oh, it's 10% chance of test. You just attack normally, and then 20% of fire damage is converted to lightning. Weird. For the shaman that doesn't want to be a shaman in your family. Like, that's what I'm getting out of that. Okay, we gotta find... Alright, there's two more secrets. 2 more sources of big XP. The stream now brought to you by Sean Connery. Let's talk about Shabas. That's a sword that starts with S. That's 3 legends you've gotten that I've been hunting for. Oh man, I missed a page. It's the one you want. Hardcore. Oh, hardcore stashes and softcore stashes are different. Yes, they are. Yeah, on this character, I had to buy all the stash tabs because I had none of them. You guys have any further information for new for hardcore? I mean, I would say don't try hardcore until you've seen the whole game. Like, you don't want to get to a boss, die to it on hardcore, and be like, oh, he shoots lightning from the side, you know, or something silly like that. You don't want that to happen. Like, learn all the stuff before you try HC. My stat points, just enough in spirit that I can use this offhand, and all the rest are physique. If you type !build in the chat, there's the second link is this character that I'm on right now. And you can look at everything. It was last updated at the end of the last stream, so the only thing it doesn't have is my brand new gear. Hidden spoils. Hollowed ground. Oh wait, you said stat, not attribute. Well, see previous answer. If you type !build in the chat, it will give you a link to my build and you can see the whole thing. Gotta warn the streamers before it's too late. I feel like you two have relations. And I don't mean, like, maritals, just to clarify. I just mean, like, it seems like you know each other. Yes. This is to the demon kid. I know where I is. And the first link is the my softcore character. The second one is the one that you want. In the last few streams where I've been flaunting, my first hardcore character has made it all the way to this point. I've had a lot of people asking for the build, so I actually, with some other people's help, learned how to use Grim tools rather recently to do that. That was brand new muckluck knowledge. I can proudly say I've never falled for this kid. Like, not romantically, Jesus. I mean, I never falled for her ruses, even from the beginning. Little girl all by herself? How did you get trapped? How long have you been down here? I find it odd you survived. Something seems off. Demon! Balognath the Hellfire. Ow, I'm on fire. Woo! Ah, still on fire, still on fire. Pretty disappointing loot, but XP for getting and completing a quest was good. It's a love and hate relationship. Prime lives to give me shit. Hate to disappoint him. On an unrelated note, you should fight Mark Drogan. No! I have fallen for that before, Sarok. No! There's a guy in this channel that usually goes by the name Rasid, and he gives me some interesting advice. Like, what was the guy in town that falls into, was it Ulfric, whatever? And he's like, don't talk to him to wake him up, slap him to wake him up. And I slapped him and he kicked my ass. And I was like, you suck. He's sometimes referred to as the devil on my shoulder in this stream. He had me fight Mog Drogan too. Mog Drogan and the Crucible boss that you fight at the end of the second secret quest line, they both have 99% damage resistance. You have to have a way to tear that down to hurt them. See, right now, I actually have... Raging Tempest reduces the elemental resistances so that the bird can do more damage. So that's kind of like the fallback if the primal can't get through. Alright. I think we're done in this area. No. No. We never found the girl's diary. There's one more source of XP we can get here. Yeah, Lokar. Where is the diary house? Did I walk past it, or have I not mapped it? I don't know if I fought a Ravager. Oh, 2 name buys. Ah. Ooh. Come on, Ishtak, taunt off me! Ah! There we go. Oh, Mythical Whispers, hello! +1 to Necro, Arcanist, and then Undead Legion. Lots of ether for the ether damage dealing Necro Arcanist in your family, I guess? I feel like the Diary House is further to the east. Diary House is closest to Homestead. Yeah, okay. That's in line with what I was just thinking. Reanimator.
Death is only the beginning.
Are you what I'm looking for, house? Don't think you are. Scrap. Next house. It's more of a barn. Nope. Why don't you use Hellhound? Is he bad? Every streamer falls for it. What, the Mogdragon thing? Hellhound is fine. It's just a matter of points. After level 90, you get 1 point per level up, not 3. And unless I put a whole 16 points into him, he's gonna be bad. Right now, I'm happy with all of where my points are, and I don't want to move 16 into the Hellhound. That's why. It's just an investment I can't afford right now. Ah, here we are. Haha! Alright. Let's use our Riftgate to go 25 feet to the northeast. Yeah, if I were to start Occultist, I would get to Hellhound, max it out, and that would carry me for like 50 levels. That's how I would do it. Whether or not I kept it, I'm not sure. But no, it's totally fine. If I were to get the... For example, I think the Briar Thorn is more durable, but way less damage than the Hellhound. But the Briar Thorn has this monster. Look at that. It's an aura. So it and you and your bird and all your other pets do 110% more damage. They gain 15% physical resistance. That is huge. Bleeding resist and retaliation damage. And big boost to offense. And for those that don't know, when your offense is higher than the enemy's defense, that's when you start seeing more crits. Find your diary. Secret to save with me, wink. Okay, so I can do the secret quest later. Report to Barnabas and Devil's Crossing. Let's do all these little turn-ins, see if we can get another level up. Read that, get the lore. I'm pretty sure I've read with the best voice acting I could muster on stream. Every single lore page in this game in the past month, which is why I'm just clicking through these. I do not skip lore in games, but if I've already read it, I'm not reading it for the most part. Let's see. Okay. Barnabas. Barnabas is down here. I was like, wait, why did I come here again? Am I crazy? Or did I already do that? Okay, no, wait, no. Speak to Olgrim and Homestead. Is there any more talk tos? Okay. Back to Homestead. My brain is... I think I probably talked to Barnabas, walked over to the stash, and then I was like, oh wait, I need to talk to Barnabas, and then I walked back to Barnabas because I'd forgotten I'd talked to Barnabas. Woo! Another muck record. Wait, which one did I join? I don't remember. Kaiman's, okay. Seek out your enclave. Wow, there's a lot of XP just for you. I'll join you guys. Send me it. Okay, 94. I've got at least one item in the stash for endgame stuff. Cha-cha-cha-cha-cha. Where did I put it? Haha, there you are. Beauty. Gazer eye. Oh gosh, I've got to tear the majigger off of this. Is there a gear person here? Do I have to do that in Devil's Crossing? Okay, so I need to buy a, Get in the rift. God. I need to buy a Gazer Eye to put on this new amulet, which is the mythical version of my current amulet, and I need to take the augment off of this so I can put it in the stash. Keep item. We are clicking it very, very carefully. Quaid in the Four Hills. I think I see his name in your quest log. Report to Quaid at the rover camp in Old Arcovia. Oh, yes. You are correct. Thank you. What happened to the Gazer Eye? For the... Yeah, I was using this for ether resistance. There might be something better, but I'll deal with that later. Wait, do I not have Gazer? Oh yeah, I do have it on those already. I was using Gazer Eye on all three for ether, putting me up to 40. Okay, no regrets. That's my worst one. Let me throw these epic gloves in the bank and the amulet I just replaced in here in case I die. What was the other? There was some other 94 stuff. This was a cool thing I found. I would have to move 200 spirit to use it though, so I'm not going to do that. This is my Muckluck's lifetime supply of purples, friends. Here, let me use this for a sec for anyone who hasn't seen it. Look at this thing. You could make like a whole freaking build around this. Wait, where is it? Is this the item I was thinking of? Yeah, that's the one. Where is it? Oh, this. This item gives you this spell. You can make a whole build around that, I'm sure. Alright, Death Chill Mark. Gut Smasher, no. I swear to God, there was another level 94 thing that I was like, oh, I'm going to use that at 94. Yeah, because we got a piece of the double Briarthorn set yesterday. It was something small, like an amulet. Unholy Covenant, +1 to occultist skills. Mythical Locust Gem. Yo, I'm about to just give up and look for this later off stream. Very self-conscious of all the people waiting. I found it yesterday and I put it in the stash. Bone Harvest, Reaping Strike. Oh, that is gonna drive me nuts later. I know it's in here somewhere. It's incognito. Did I put it in the normal stash? Like messing around? No. Okay. Okay, look for it later. Look for it later. When we were on the secret island, speaking of island, I think we just got the quest to go do the Slith thing, didn't we? Yeah, we did. Origin of the Slith. We can knock that out right now. No, it was the Beast Master or Beast Caller amulet. I threw it in the stash. I've just misplaced it. And it was the one where, like, it was like a bunch of bonuses to Briarthorn, and if you get the full set, you can have 2 Briarthorns out or something like that. And I was simply going to see if it was worth using alone. Oh, points. 1 in physique, and 1 in aspect of the Guardian. I re-equipped my weapon, yeah. But we do have the new Ami, which is nice. Mutated scales. Is there any sets that give +1 to primal spirit, like an additional primal spirit out? That would be ridiculous. I've seen a set that give you an additional Hellhound, one that gives you additional Briarthorn. I kind of doubt there'd be one for primal spirit, but I don't know for certain. All right, let us into the dungeon. I love the music in this game. That's why I have it turned up. There's many levels that have like no music, and I'm really self-conscious of how quiet it gets. But I do enjoy the music for the levels that has it. Especially how abrupt it is, like when you get to like an endgame boss and it's just like electric guitar starts at insanely loud volumes out of nowhere. It's like, okay. In it to win it. Alright. Origin of the Slith. Basically the story from Full Metal Alchemist of the guy that fused the dog with his daughter. Except snakes. Ah, I forgot. All this acid on the floor actually hurts you. Oh, God. I do not miss the acid puddles. I totally forgot about that mechanic in here. Yeah. The floor is lava. Or acid. $18K crits. Come on, pets. I've seen you do better. I've seen you do better. Sanctified bone. Did an ability get knocked off of your right click? Ah, yes, thank you. I'm right clicking it, nothing's happening. When I was demonstrating the obsidian tremor when I was in town. Appreciate it. Double-touched ammo. Imagining the devil actually coming at me like, ooh, I like this bullet. In his most feminine of voices. Pick up the journal. There we go. Y'all see that amazing precision clicking of me trying to click on that item? That's why Michael doesn't play Fortnite. There are other reasons too, but that is definitely one of them. Metal strongbox. Ta-ta-ta-ta. Yeah, you're right. My spam spells right now is Wendigo Totem for healing us, Grasping Vine, which procs Shepherd's Call, and Wind Devil to lower all their resistances and give them impaired aim, and it does a little bit of damage. But the main thing is what I already said. Those 3 I'm spamming. Also, Blood of Dreeg I spam for the resistances. And then if I'm in combat, I'm spamming Primal Spirit. Ow, 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 ow. Alright. Well, there's your friendly reminder, friends. If you've got Amazon Prime, you may have a free Twitch subscription and not even know about it. And you can use it to support your favorite streamer. And if he's not taking it, you can use it on me. And that link there will allow you to check. Good night, my muckus. Good night, Kemmer. Thanks for giving out that free sub tonight. Appreciate your support, as always. Have you thought about using Grim internals? Just got a couple days ago, and the auto pickup for components. It is a godsend. I'm not familiar with it. This is the first time anyone's told me about it. I mean, if it is simply a convenience thing, I would consider it. But if it really changes the game in any way, shape, or form, I would probably be averse to it. Oh my gosh, I gotta go all the way around and then back down. Just because I don't like feeling like I'm cheating or anything like that. Freaking acid. Oof. Okay, we're on the right track now. Me too. Ow! Jesus! I'm gonna wait a second. Oh, I'm still getting tapped by that. As I said earlier, surfaces can stack, so you know you could walk through a handful of what looks like one poison surface, and there'd be like 10 there, and then just pop if you're not careful. Ow, 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 ow. Okay. Ooh, we got it named! Ah! Oh my god, let me out of the door! There's a snake jam in the door. I'm sick of these mother effing snakes in this mother effing door frame. Velacrix the Plague Swarm. I had this running joke a while back about how these mobs had longer names than lifespans, because I'd try to read their name and they'd be dead before I could read it. That's not happening much anymore. No. You Siri Bob. Level 2! Ow, acid as soon as we get out. But there's no repairing in this game. My shoe's durability would be quite low. Or gone. Ow, 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 ow. They're coming from every direction. Kick my shoes off. Slip into something more comfortable. Look like undressed on stream.
Report him.
Or save it. Stonehide exalted Rondachi of spell waving. Elixir of Spirit. Out of curiosity, what's your favorite challenge dungeon? When you say challenge dungeon, are you talking about the things that require the skeleton keys? Is that a challenge dungeon? I don't know the technical term for it. Yes, okay. It would 100% not be the one up in the Malmouth Woods with angry salads everywhere. So that immediately comes to mind under hella not this. Honestly, I feel like Steps of Torment is really easy, so maybe that one. Excuse me. Port Valbury is not bad. Oh, potion. Me and the Wendigo Totem and Elena were not all in range of each other there for a second, and that got real dangerous. So, honestly, I did every single challenge dungeon with this character before I left Veteran and before I left Elite mode. So I did them all. I almost died in Ancient Grove. In Bastion of Chaos, little choppy, but not bad. Port Valbury and Steps of Torment, I was completely fine in. So... I do feel like I get a lot of crafting mats in Steps of Torment because of all the undead guys. So that's cool. Also, anytime I need to make a Haunt rune and I'm on a character that I don't have any Spectral Longswords, I use Steps of Torment because there's a merchant in there that gives you, or sells you, a Spectral Longsword if one doesn't drop by the time you get to him. So, he's handy dandy. Okay. We're done here. Hargate's Formula. How to make a Slith 101. Valbury tends to be my bane. Do you think any of them is more rewarding than the others? I have one level 100. So, and on that character... Oh, nice, a relic, yes. On that character, I've not done any just level 100 farming. I just got to 100, tried the Crucible for a little bit. Got to the final boss of Elite Crucible like 2 or 3 times, and then made a new character. So I felt like I had hit a wall. Like, it wasn't like I made a mistake, like, oh, I didn't hit my potion time. Like, I felt like I was playing to the peak of what I had made, and that character just couldn't go further than that. So, I don't have a lot of experience just farming them. More like I do them one time for the quest before leaving that difficulty. And like I said, I kind of like Steps of Torment. Just skeletons popping up all over the place. You're just mowing down weak enemies. It doesn't feel too wild. Port Valbury would probably be a lot scarier for me if I was a melee class, but I've got a wall of meat in front of me, so it's okay. On the flip side, Briarthorn has a hidden passive. Poison and acid damage heal him. I have not seen that written anywhere, but it's 100% happening. So when we're fighting the salads, he just stays at full health the whole time. If he's not full health and we engage a salad, he heals to full instantly. So I've got that edge going for me on that stuff, but all the other pets get murdered by that stuff. Okay, what do I need to do? Speak to brother Old Arcovia. There we go. I've been thinking about using that green belt for like a year. Increase armor, increase absorption, bonus to pet health. My current belt is basically garbage, but it has an emergency button on it, and I have been too scared to give it up. Alright. What else? Speak to brother... Okay, that's going east from Homestead. Alright. Dude, I'm gonna check one more time. I'm just like, where the hell did I leave that beast collar amulet or whatever it was called? I'm just gonna look at the name and not look at the item this time. Wendigo Mane, Leviathan, Untouchable, Gut Smasher, Bladed Colossal Smash, Ravagers, Dreadshell Mark, Obsidian Juggernaut, so the Dead Winter Greaves, Blade Breaker, Hammerfall, Mark of Dark Dreams, Life Giver, Signet of the Fallen, Deathbound, Skull of Fiend Scale, Jacket, Venom Skin, Leather. It's not on this tab. There! I had it in the bottom right corner, away from everything else. Dang it! I literally pulled it out of that big mass so that I could find it easier, and I forgot I did that. This is what I was talking about, that I had lost. So, adds massive damage and threat to Briarthorn and Hellhound. Adds +3 to Primal Bond, which is a buff to everything. I lose... Yeah, this is probably worth using right now, isn't it? I lose 3 to Emboldening Presence, gain 3 to Primal Bond, and I gain insane bonuses to pets. Plus 100% to the duration of bleeds from pets, and it adds 3 levels to the skill, which gives pets bleeds. Oh shit. I no longer have enough spirit to use that. I have to move some points around. Oh gosh, do I have one of those potions to redo attribute points? Bloody... God, where is it? I've never actually used one of these potions before. Can I shift click? Alt click? Control click? Oh gosh, I have to click this 78 times. How y'all doing? Prime for, if you're serious, I totally missed it, obviously. And that, only punishes me. Okay. Black Tallow was on this item. So save that for a possible future character. Save that. Okay. Bender that later. I want Black Tallow on that. Black Tallow, I need a Riftstone. By the way, Riftstone, awesome for new characters. You make a Riftstone, slap it on your weapon, and you have an attack that does 3 of your weapon hits, plus 1200, plus 1700, and teleports you forward. So you can just be like, blink kill, blink kill, blink kill, blink kill, blink kill, just all the time. It's great. Oh god, I need 3 of them? 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. Combine all. Black Tallow. 1, 2, 3. Combine all. Right click. Use on metal. Yes. Huh. There we go. I believe you. I'm not going to go through that effort. I'm not going to make however many people are here. I don't have the counter turned on so I can see it. Sit and wait while I scroll up. Let's see if Primefer's a liar. I know. I can tell it in his voice. That young whippersnapper just coming over here. He gives me the vibe. I can tell. Taste the lies in his voice. Alright. We're heading on to Sorrow's Bastion. So I lost +3 to Emboldening Presence and only went down to 20. So I didn't know until this character that you could max the skill can go is 22, because I had Emboldening Presence at like 25 over 12, but it was actually only saying 22 over 12. I did not know that was as high as it could go. Went a little too far forward there. Yeah, I would love to get some more pieces of this set. When's the first bonus kick in? 2-piece is some defense, 3-piece is a lot of pet bonuses, 4-piece is having a second Briarthorn out, and a lot of other skill bonuses. You believe it's 10 over the default cap. Well, that would mesh with what we just saw. Oh yeah, because out of 16, out of 12, different skills have different caps. Gotcha. Primal Spirit's 18 over 12. He's so beefy. Oh, how much? Yo, we're getting 17% damage absorption from this now. Just, no thanks. I won't be taking that damage. Oh, that's right. Kaiman's Chosen are to the right. If you are a Necromancer before you get to the choice of Kaiman's Chosen or the Necros, it forces you to go to the Necros. Like, there's no choice. And my last, like, two or three characters had Necro as one of their classes, so I was never able to see Kaiman's Chosen before this. Wait, what? Bring 3 Chthonics. Oh, they're in my stash. They're not counting. Okay. I think I've got them in my stash. I'll just wait till I definitely have some, then I'll come back. Don't want to make a lap for potentially nothing. Yeah, this offhand I'm using right now is actually from, like, normal mode. Because the elite and ultimate mode variants of it require, like, 200 or 300 more spirit, and it's just not worth it. And it has cooldown reduction like all offhands do. But it also has plus 5 seconds to the duration of Primal Spirit, which combined with the cooldown reduction makes it to where Primal Spirit is out. Like, he fades away, and then there's like 3 or 4 seconds before I can summon him again. So instead of a big fight button, it becomes a spam button. Like, see, it just faded, and it's almost up. Ooh, I saw 30,000 crit there. Go Primey! Oh, barricade. Good, the Order's the best. Yeah, even after I learned both of their stories, I was like, wow, Kaiman's Chosen are suckers. The Order, I mean, yeah, they're Necros, but they're just recycling. Look at all these bones are just laying around not doing anything. It's just recycling. Yeah, Kaiman's, spoiler alert, Kaiman's Chosen, you end up finding out that they think they're serving like a god, and it's just another ethereal just toying with them or something. They're all just stupid. Alright. Thank you, star on the map. I totally did not see that guy. Yeah, that's it. Empyrean. I remember part of the secret quest made me come to this tree. Can I do that step now? I don't think so. I think I'm not there yet. Whoa! 2 of the higher tier crafting items from that altar. Not bad. Journeyman's Pack. They serve a permanent... Oh, okay, so I said ethereal, and I guess I was thinking of the Chthonians. Wrong! Evil supervillain. We've got 2 forces trying to take over the world right here. It's hard to keep them apart. Let's do a rift! Alright. Is this one of the ones that has the Mogdragon shrine things? I think so. These guys can be scary in large numbers. They have like a mortar attack, and they have a thing that roots you to the ground. And if you get rooted and a bunch of them are mortaring at you, you're gonna have a bad time. Ow! So much health on level 100 Obsidian Shaleborns. Oh. Pick up the greenie. Ethereal Chthonians, the god that Chiron serves, and the Ravager. Again, I don't know anything about the Ravager. Like, I don't even... I can't definitively say that I remember lore on the Ravager. You said he was like a bonus boss? Oh, shoot. We're out of mana. Used our 6th mana potion for this 3-hour stream. I seem to be working for him? What? Is that the thing with Ulfric? Man, I read the vanilla lore so long ago. I cannot remember it. Got it. Okay. Yeah, I remember Ulfric does some weird shady stuff. Especially in the Ashes for Malmuth opening video when he's like opening a hell portal and then he's like, oh, well, that didn't work. Like, Ulfric, why can you open hell portals? Of course, I'm going to talk. I can open rifts too. I love how they incorporated a mechanic that we've been using in games for ages, the town portal, and made it like a really rare, creepy thing. Like, you can only make TPs because the ethereal was in your body at the beginning. So when you make them, people are like, Jesus Christ, this guy's opening the rifts that we've been seeing all the satanic creatures come out of. Get away from me. And you're like, no, it's okay. And then, like, they go on to use you in espionage missions. Like, you know, we can't make portals. You go behind enemy lines and make a portal for us, and we'll teleport to you and move the town. Like, I really like how they use that as, like, a storytelling thing. It made more sense why only you could go on certain missions if nobody else could do that. And it didn't just seem like the other people in town were being lazy. He's actually... No, I was talking about... I thought I was talking about, like, Ulfric? Am I saying his name right? The guy that's, God, am I thinking of Creed? Dude, there's Ulfric, Creed, and Krieg. There's too many people with very similar names. Roiling Blood. Oi. Serious. Oh, we got a star on the map. I think we're near that piece of Mog Drogon. Krieg is the first boss down in the labs, right. Oh, we lost Kyle. Resummon Kyle! Alright, give me just a second. Okay. Here we go. Runestone and Mog Drogon. The main thing we want in here. Ulgrim is the assassin who moonlights as a cook. Which one was the one that, at the beginning of Ashes of Malmuth, is trying to open a portal, and then it doesn't work, and he screams, and the portal closes? Because I thought that was Ulfric. Or Ulgrim. I thought it was Ulgrim. I'm getting a WoW name confused with Ulgrim. Ow. Ow. I hate these crystals. Alright, that was 2 giant obsidian shale bosses, 2 mythical items as a reward. Blade Burst sounds like a Nightblade thing. Bloodbound Greaves. Circle of Slaughter, no idea. Grasping Vines is Shaman. I'm tapping A repeatedly because I was playing Titan's Quest earlier today. I don't need to be doing that. What? Oh, another boss. Hello. This will be a long but easy fight if he stays looking at not me. Creed. He's trying to rescue Ulgrim from the void after the Logarian eats Ulgrim. Got it. That's right, and then we went back and got him. Okay. And the recipe, what have we got? Mythical Nocturnus. Necro that does direct damage offhand. There's our warp. Well, we've already gotten the big boss in here, and we got the quest items, so I'm just going to pop out. One sec. Pretty sure my family touched the thermostat. It is suddenly broiling in here. He's undressing on stream again. Ooh! Alright, what do we got? Here we go. Black Legion insignia. When I did this quest on normal mode, I picked up so many of these things that when I got to elite mode, he gave me the quest and I was able to instantly turn it in. Like, it let me pick up 10 instead of 5 or whatever. Right. Yeah, this is all sounding... like, this is all ringing true to me as you're saying it. It's just been so long since I read the story, and then every time since then I'm just like, I know the story, and I just skipped it, so I had forgotten, like, half of this stuff. In the dark, deep recesses of Mark's brain. Creeping toward 95. Now see, if I finish this set, that would probably make me move a bunch of points to summon Hellhound. Because this boosts Hellhound and Primal Spirit and Briarthorn. Briarthorn most of all. Is plus 1 additional Briarthorn is a good reason to max out everything in the Briarthorn row, because it gets doubled. My Manticore is better than yours! There should be a quest out. Ah, the woman who's getting falsely accused. That's right. Look at you with the memory. Why do they think you're taken? How do I know you're telling the truth? You of all people should know better than... oh, she knows my dirty secrets. She's not taken. There's no proof. What? You're a redneck? Ah. Hashtag wrecked. Which is effigy? Not bad. Not great, not bad. Star over here. Probably another dog tag. Yop. You got only got Julius Crowley, the Mindbender, with an R from Transylvania. What's that? If you need someone to craft your helm, I'll let you know. Sure, some credit for us waiting for everybody. Gotcha. Yeah, back when I did the secret quest line that ends with John Bourbon for the first time, well, the only time I've done it, but it was very recently. It was on my level 100 softcore tune. I got to the part where I needed this salt bag. And I was like, no, oh wait, I needed 2 things. I needed the salt bag, and I needed the item that's on the ground when you enter Ultimate Devil's Crossing after Malmouth for the first time. And I had picked up that item and vendored it. And I was like, do I seriously have to level another character all the way up to Ultimate Devil's Crossing to be able to do this quest? And someone in chat was like, oh no, just join multiplayer and I'll give you one. And I was like, oh my god, thank you. So I've recently used the kindness of strangers in that aspect as well. Aside from those moments, I've done almost zero multiplayer of this game before. Does this game have any decent endgame? With the Crucible, sort of. It's kind of like grifting from D3. Just, you know, waves and waves of stuff that's getting progressively harder. The way it works is like every 10 waves you can say no more and you can kind of cash out and get a bunch of treasure chests. Or you can keep going, and if you die, and it's not on hardcore, you respawn, the event ends, and you still get some treasure chests, but you get less treasures than if you had stopped. And as I said earlier in stream, I've beaten the ultimate, which is the top difficulty, campaign, and with that same character, I could not beat the elite Crucible, which was the second of the 3 difficulties. So Crucible is the toughest thing in the game at the moment. So there is a lot to do, and it is a game where if you enjoy it at all, you will make more than one character. You will play through it many times. And the map changes in slight ways as you're going through it. Not as drastically as a Diablo map, but like, let me finish this fight and I'll show you what I'm... Oh, that hurt, back up. These little blockages on the map, those are all like either boulders or a burning cart or something like that. Those are in different locations every time you play, and the end result is you have to go different ways each time. Yo, this guy, Balvadar the Bloodthirsty, he eats his Wheaties, my god. Oh, Bolvar the Bloodbinder, he's not even... Okay. Ow. I gotta back up. Should kill my Briarthorn. That's the first time that's happened tonight. Maybe the second. I might be lying. You do Nemesis bosses, low card Mogdragon? Yeah, you're right. There is those. I mean, really though, the step up from like ultimate mode to doing Nemesis or Mogdragon and stuff is such a drastic step. Where's that guy that was kicking my ass? There he is. He just mind-controlled my Briarthorn. He's fighting. Oh god, my Primal Spirit's hostile! He just made all my pets kill. That's what's happening. He's making my pets kill each other, and me. You son of a bitch. Yo, this guy sucks! Ah! All his projectiles go in straight lines, so I can keep moving around. Alright, this is officially toughest boss we fought tonight. Kyle, resummon. God, he's so durable. If your Bolvar lasts for more than 4 hours, please see a doctor. Ah. Gosh. Guy had mind control? I could count on one hand how many times I've seen mind control in this game. I got distracted, ended up only playing through the first act. I was a Shadow Strike Infiltrator. He murdered my hardcore Witchblade in Elite. Yeah, I also like its slightly occult H.P. Lovecraft spooky theme. It's your boy H.P. back with the Fisherman. It's fights like this where I'm glad to be using a a build where my damage is auto-targeting, because like I can't at a glance tell what is an enemy and what's not in that mess. Chip Claw. I'll take it. Oh, Rift. We're gonna get this Rift and go back and get what we missed. What is that? Oh, that's the Runestone of Magdrogan. Ugh, I'm gonna be carrying that for a while. A big old block of inventory space. Is there a big multiplayer community? There is, not a large one. There's a trading community. The people that mod their Grim Dawn game, are they still able to join multiplayer games? Like, do you have to worry about items people giving you being just generated by a cheating program? Yes, depending on how you look at it, the second expansion or third DLC is should be out later this year, someone told me. It has the Oathkeeper class, which effectively adds 8 new classes to the game. Uldina the Broodmother. You're dying very fast. You ain't shit, Uldina. You ain't got nothing. Yo, there's 3 named guys here. None of them are that bad, though. 2 down. 3 down. That was a lot. Forgotten Guns. How was I gonna be with the Oathkeeper? I love tanking, and that's its focus. Yeah, Oathkeeper Soldier is going to be like, LOL, what is death? Not interested in dying. She doesn't really have anything to do with pets from what I've seen, so I don't know that I'll try her anytime soon, but I'm eager for the new lands, the new content. Do you need any help? Is this enough dynamite? Here you go. Alright. Boom! Go in the cave and... It's a trap! I am shocked and appalled. The Wraith of Sorrows. I'm out healing your damage, Wraith of Sorrows. You ain't nothing! Oh! Oh my gosh, overconfidence is a flimsy shield. I just dipped down to like this blue thing on the ground. Just suddenly, look at that. Chunk, 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 and I was like 40% sitting here dancing around. Yo, that would have been the dumbest Twitch clip to get to almost level 95 on my first hardcore tune and die, because I'm just like, no! Oh, my heart rate sped up there for a second. Pitter patter, pitter patter. Is there anything else in here? Doesn't look like it. I was screaming for you to move. I think I'm gonna go Oath demo for Blast Shield shenanigans. Must not underestimate my enemy. Write that on the chalkboard 10,000 times. Alright, I want to fill this in over here. Almost 95. See if there's any more goodies over here that I've missed. Kill the non-believers. Look, it's every religion ever. Monotone. I'm surrounded, but I got the Wendigo and the Frost. Dude, even though it's level 25, the Frost Crab Spirit, when it just does its Frost Nova spam, I love it. He dies all the time because of his level, but I'm happy to resummon him until I get a better relic that I can actually craft. Alright. Is this the, hold on, where is it? Yeah, the Conflagration's up there. I'm not ready to do that yet. Or Fort Heron. Am I thinking of Fort Heron? I might be thinking of Fort Heron. Oh, I've got the Chthonic Seals of Binding. Let's go turn those in. Tried to cast this pool of Dreeg and just ran into a poison pool. I'm guessing by the context of what you said that that was just some well-known Grim streamer who died. Oh, wow! That was a lot of XP. 95. Whatever that was, I already did it. Oops, I hit the mic. Hopefully you guys just didn't hear an earthquake. Alright. 10% more physical mitigation. Physique. How's our bags? Ooh. Accept random bounty. I do not put effort into the bounties in this game. I'm just like, accept them. Oh, hey, one finished. Go turn it in. And that's the end of it. No, 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 no. No, no, no. What is this? 3% increase max to all resistances is nice, but it just doesn't hold a candle to what I currently have. Oh no. Squish. Nope. Alright. Let's eyeball this stuff. It's the offhand from the witch we saved. The Doombolt thingy. Oh. Ooh. No, I'm not moving 60 points into Spirit. Unless it's a hard yes and not just a soft maybe, I'm not moving that many points around. Let's see. Necro thingy. A weak necro thingy. You weak, son. You got nothing. Alright. Bag's cleaned. Onward into the... Wait, have I bought all this guy's recipes? No. Gimme. I've got some of them. I must have bought some when I had some money and not money. There we go. Permanent progression for my hardcore account. Yes, he plays a fair bit of hardcore Grim Dawn. Well, I'm sure his reaction was not overreacting at all, and the people loved it. Talk to a guy in Homestead. Okay. I remember a guy in, he was playing Hardcore D3 very early on in D3. I don't know. And he was standing on, like, a grate that little bats spawned out of after a delay, and someone's like, hey, your mic sounds messed up. And he's like, my mic's messed up? And he was like, the camera looked like this. Like, he was off camera, maybe messing with a cable or something. And, like, the grate went off, and bats were swarming him. And they were, like, chipping his health down. He was a barbarian. He was dying slowly. And, other people were like, oh my god, come back. They were screaming, and he ended up dying. And he comes back and just, like, went off, like, this happened because you told me my mic was messed up. As if, like, the guy did it cruelly or something. What was this? Oh, that was the mill. That's just one of the hardcore deaths I found memorable. Peace Poison Earth. I would watch that right now on stream. However, one thing Grim Dawn does not play nice with is when I change the display setting. And if I, in the past, times where I changed the streaming software to go from Grim Dawn to just go to whatever's on my screen to play a video and then go back to Grim Dawn, it completely broke the game and I had to restart everything. So I will watch that after the stream is over for that reason. It's one of the few cons to the game. Also, I hate that when I click outside of the Grim window, the whole game pauses and it goes dead silent. Like, the application just freezes. Like, it doesn't do, like, game paused, it just locks up. But it is what it is. Did you know you can filter loot quality? I did. We're coming up on the mill with all the Harbingers in it. And the Harbingers explode like Banelings when they die. My first time doing it, I AoE'd like the whole mill down at one time. It was like 18 Harbingers or something stupid. And all the explosions went off and I almost killed myself. I was like, ugh. You know what? Before I lose it in chat, I'm going to open the link to that video and just pause it right now. So I can make sure I watch that later. Manticore Eye. Those are not too common. Surprisingly, many Manticores don't have eyes. They're often born blind. Did you know Manticores use echolocation? It's true. I heard about it on the internet. Polish emerald. I love the Polish. Emerald sausages. What don't they do? Random greens everywhere. Azgalagog the Corruptor. No wonder. I was like, why is this pile of mobs taking so long to die? Azgalagog. I found raising my background FPS to the max Grimdog helped with tapping out, but it seems like Grimdog not all the same things works for everyone. There's 2 small secret areas east of... East? What? Oh, just like on my right. Okay. Okay, I'll hug the right wall. Did I spend my points? Yeah, I did. Okay. Missed one. Damn it, already? Hang on. Siri, where's the secret? Oh, what is this? What is this witchcraft? We're off the world! Scribe Osterum's Notes. I've definitely never read that one. Pets, please target this thing. Get it out of my face. Alright, is there anything else in this little area before I click on the big tome? A few more manticores. I'm gonna go back and click on that sarcophagus in just a second. Okay. What's your deal? Okay. Whoa! Mythical Blessed Cleaver of Mongdrogan and a big spooky looking door. Looks like an undead version of the Starbucks logo. +1 to all skills in Shaman. But it's 2-hand. Emboldening Presence of Ground Slam. That's not really worth taking up both hands. Okay. Oh my gosh.
I cannot find a single reference to his stonework in any of my books. The inscriptions don't match anything in our records. In any records. This language probably hasn't been spoken aloud in over 1,000 years. What long-forgotten god was once worshipped here, and why do we know nothing about it? The hideous carvings depict a gruesome scene. Was it a wicked god? It can't be Empyrean. The 3 were never depicted in such a way, and besides, the witch gods were not known to embrace such open displays of devotion. They preferred the secret places, hidden from sight in the light of day where the followers would practice without the fear of the Luminari discovering their covens. I was under the impression that the Imperium had stamped out all the heretics in their last bloody crusade across Irulan, over a century ago. The Inquisitors were quite thorough, given the catastrophic death tolls recorded. Surely nobody has survived to invoke whatever power was trapped within these stones. And yet the monolith is warm to the touch, and the torches are lit as if someone visited regularly. The carving homes with strange power. This sends a chill down my back. Perhaps it is best that this place be left alone, lest I stir whatever lies dormant within the ancient depths. Nesmith Ostrom, first scribe of the Silver Tower.
Okay. Are we done in this area? Or is there more secret shallow water to run across? The other one is a reasonably important vendor if you don't want to farm troll bone crushers. I've already got like 4 or 5 of them saved up, but I would like to know where said vendor is. Over here? Nope. North of the waterfall. Okay. That was the waterfall. Up here? Near the small bridge. Is it on the other side of the bridge? Wait, is that it? Haha! I'm cheating the system! I clicked on the metal strongbox. Wait, is that it? This isn't what you're talking about, is it? Well, I did find a secret, just not the secret you were trying to tell me about. Cross the bridge to the northeast. The bridge you leave just after the rift. We must broaden our muckluck knowledge. You said there was a merchant? Can we go through the pipe? Aha! I'm on to you, pipe. I know your game. This is a very large area. Hope y'all are taking notes. Vig, Dala. They figure on benevolted, you're a dead man. A lot of crazies out there. If you're looking for exotic arms, Bitterbold is the man you're looking for. Okay. How about you buy my stuff? I'll hang on to the axe, throw that in the stash. Anything else you got? What's this? Skeleton key recipe? Okay, well, now I know. Oh wait, there's a little bit more to the map over here. Okay. Alright, well, I just found 3 secrets. 3 for the price of 2, which was also 0. This is a long walk though. I still think that it's worth if I just come across bone crushers or spectral longswords, just carrying them and throwing the stuff into the stash for Mistborn talismans and haunt relics. Well, fighting! We haven't done fighting in ages! I think he sells spectral longswords as well for the haunt relics. Can't recall, he does. Oh, yeah, he might have, I wasn't looking for it. I know that you can buy spectral longswords from the merchant inside the Steps of Torment, I think. But you need to use the skeleton key and go a long ways to get there. Roxa, the Jade Huntress. Woo, what we get, what we get? Mythical Spellbreaker Waistguard. Ah, who cares about Nightblade? I'm getting further and further from the mill at this point. I'm just following the path of, what have I not opened up out of the darkness? Usually this is when I start wrapping up the stream, but I'm having a lot of fun, so I'm going to keep going for a bit longer. Just another small plug for anyone who's here for the first time. I stream every night from 9 p.m. to midnight Eastern Time. Every night! I haven't missed a day in the last 100 or so days. So if you're interested in joining us again here at Muckluck Streams, be sure to hit that follow button if you want a notification when I'm on, and it will let you know. Free of charge. Alright, we're starting to get to the Harbingers again. Polish Emerald. What was I... What did I name the stream? Could anyone, Why am I asking you guys? I'm trying to remember what I named this stream. I think I was 91 when I started this one. I'm wondering if there's a chance I'll hit 100 tomorrow. Or if I'm gonna need tomorrow and the next day. The imps in Malmouth are 10 times worse. Are you comparing the imps to Harbingers? Is that what you mean? Show me the biddies. Nice. Okay. I can't do that yet. Ah, here we go. There we go. Ah. So many banelings. Ah. Alright. It's still updating the little screen. I think we got all 18. It's still going. Alright. Nice. Oh, chip claw. Will break for crafting reagents. Put that on my bumper plate. Tried to say license plate. Bumper sticker at the same time came out bumper plate. It's fine. Roll with it. Didn't happen. Anything in the house? Nope. Crappy house. No wonder they abandoned it. Didn't have nothing. Oh, Chthonic Seal of Binding. I forget what the recipe is. There's some recipe that uses 3 of those, and then just all of a sudden when you need to make that item, all the Chthonic Seals you've picked up in all 3 difficulties are gone. You use them all up. I remember I used like a dozen of them to make the Dirge of Arkovia. God's gift to Necromancer's relics. Whoa! N7 Shepherd, thank you for the follow, my new friend. I'm glad you're enjoying yourself enough that you hit that button, truly. 50 mugbucks for you. You know, sometimes I make gestures wildly in this direction when I'm wanting them to point toward the camera. I was actually reading a funny tip from someone in a Facebook group, and they were saying to put googly eyes above the camera so that when you want to talk to the viewers, you just look at the googly eyes. Maybe I need to purchase some googly eyes. Alright, that's... I feel like you can get to that house somehow. Oh, okay, we're off the map. Maybe I half remembered correctly. There's something going on over here. Alright. What do we got in here? Ooh, hidden spoils! Oh, purple, yes! Delicious. Alright, what do we get? Mythical Viper Fang Grips. 10% chance of 3,000 poison damage over 5 to Blood of Dreek. Wait, what? I use Blood of Dreek. Wait, what? Is this 10% chance that anyone under the effect of Blood of Dreeg will do 3,000 poison damage? Like me and all my pets? 100 piercing poison. Lots of poison. I'm piercing acids. This is like Nightblade type stuff. Will probably love this. Yeah, Nadala's Hidden Hand. That's Nightblade. Plus poison. Blood of Dreeg. Okay, so if I use this, an 8% attack speed to Blood of Dreeg. So if I use this, I lose a lot of defenses. Pets lose their health, their speed. I lose 3 points of emboldening presence. But then all the pets would get 8% attack speed and 10% chance of doing 3,000 poison. I'm not sure if that's worth it for me. If I had Necromancer, Occultist, like a Kabbalist, so I had like 18 pets benefiting from that, that could be fun. So I'll save it for a possible future build. But a little grunt when I kick the wall. But I'm not sure I need it on this tune. Yeah, you have to have a Cultist because of the Blood of Dreeg. And if you want, 10 stacking 3,000 damage poisons, you need a whole bunch of skeletons. We've already filled that. Okay, I need to go north. I know there's like a ring that's like converts your pet's physical damage to poison or something like that. I've seen it in another guy's build on a build page, and he basically had his thing set up where all his pets applied poison, and he had like 16 pets, and it was a really silly build. It was gear, it required one item to do it, but it looked like a really fun, goofy build. Ignatius the Burning. Alright. Polish Emerald. What is our Elemental Storm up to now? That was the last constellation we got, was this. 900 instant, 700, 600, and 800 over 2. And reduces target's elemental resistances by 25. If that's... I wonder if multiple Elemental Storms stack the resistance reduction. And I wonder if that stacks with the resistance reduction from this, because... that would make it possible for the bird to stack up Elemental Storms on a stationary target and get its resistances to 0? Or negative? Can resistances go negative in this game? I know for a player they can, because I've done that stupidly. Level 15, it just leveled up. I think it's a monster infrequent from the Ancient Grove. Oh, referring to the poison item? Maybe. Like I said, I saw it on someone else's build on one of those forums that just people share their builds. And on those forums, it's almost not even worth sharing your build unless you beat the Gladiator level Crucible wave 170, because that's like the minimum for people to care. Whoa, what's going on? I heard the sound of my totem dropping like 4 times. In quick succession. Little glitch there when I tried to attack the guy through the wall. Anything here? Nope. Other than a player, no idea. Yes, you can lower monsters as below 0, but not all forms of RR can do it. Interesting. Yeah, I know. My first time in the outer Malmouth area when I was fighting the Salads, I was getting absolutely trucked by their poison damage, and I was like, why does this hurt so much? And... wait, no, that wouldn't make sense. It had to have been like my second time. I must have been in at least Elite mode, where it lowers your resistances. And I looked, and this was negative 15. So I was actually amplifying the damage they did. And I was like, oh, that's why I'm getting deleted by these things. And then I put anti-venom salve on like 7 pieces of gear, and then I was totally fine. Just made a bunch of anti-venom salve. I was like, all over my body. My belts, my boots, anything. Anti-venom. I know my PTSD's flaring up. There's a boss ahead. It's like a chick with a gun, I think. Janie's got a gun. You love Citadel? Should have read it more closely. I'm not sure if I've ever made that one. What I would like to make right now, that I finally got the Mistborn Talisman recipe, is either Ancestor or Savagery. Either one of those would be fine. I think I have everything, all the recipes I need to make Ancestor, but I didn't have any more... By the way, the story about this house with the people bleeding in the bathtubs is also horrific. What is it? It's an ingredient. It starts with the word wraith, and it looks like a jar full of blue stuff. I didn't have any of those, and I need a bunch of those, so I'm keeping an eye out for that. Granted, I could Google where they drop and focus on that area, but I want to hit 100, so I was just keeping an eye out for it. Walith Dar. Ow. Alright, let's back away a little bit. Oh my gosh. Did the shrine just cleanse? Sounded like it did right as I walked away. These, Getting pinned in by these shards. Oh, there. Oh, we aggroed the boss and I did the devotion shrine at the same time. I'm like, why is this so difficult? I had this chick hitting me mixed in with the shrine mobs. Whoops. Man, ultimate mode is too easy. Muckluck's kicking it up a notch. Oh, man. Mythical Doomforged Breastplate Blueprint. Okay. Oh, there's something here. Oh god, cast the spell. There we go. I always use, what is this, Grasping Vines to pop those orbs just because it just taps everything in the area. Ah. Both at the same time as quicker. Pro plays gives an artifact everything nearby tanky as well. I'll have to glance at it. You know, now's a good time to do that. Let's see. Homestead. Oh, Mr. Blacksmith. Have words for you. Let's clear out the refuse first. Ah, no. Savagery. No. Ba-ba-ba. Oh, nice. I didn't have too much clutter. And I said we would save that. Okay. Stash. Ah, not that way. Three-dimensional. Alright, purple here, blue here. Alright. Citadel, we were gonna glance at Citadel. Let's see. Is that a tier 2 one? Is that a tier 3 one? Oh, it's a tier 3 one. There's a very high chance. Requires a shield. Toggle. Oh yeah. Wait, what? That 5100 trauma damage over 5? It just says that in the middle of the item. Is that just when you hit or when you block? Instructions unclear, dick stuck in fan. Okay, let's glance once again and see. I'm still using this level 25 relic at 95. Ancestor. Haunt. Corruption and Glacier and Haunted Steel. Haunted Steel. This was the problem. Vengeful Wraith. I need 2 more Vengeful Wraiths to finish this item. Hang on. Grim Dawn Vengeful Wraith. There we go. Oh! Blueprint Vengeful Wraith available from Rover's faction after respected. Okay, I need to get that. Where's the Rovers? That's the Gypsy guys, right? Okay, I know of 2 of their camps. Is it one of them? Probably another recipe that at the time I passed by there, I didn't have enough money to just buy all the recipes. So I was like, I'll do this later. Oh, nice. First try.
Give you good price. Australian for Grim Dawn.
Wait. That's respected. Do I already have it? Vengeful Wraith. What? Okay, I must have totally missed this. Go back. Let's see if we can make us a relic upgrade after 70 extra levels. Alright, I need 2 Vengeful Wraith. Wrong, you're not a blacksmith. Vengeful Wraith! Oh my gosh. Okay, 3, so I have to make 6 of these. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Alright. And... what was I making? Haunted Steel. What does that do anyway? Grant skill Bloodthirster. Grants you a vampiric attack. Okay. Okay. So I need to make a haunt. Love the crafting in this game, by the way. Corruption and Glacier. Please let me make that stuff. Molten Skin for Glacier. Molten Skin for Corruption. Molten Skin. What does this do? Armor and fire resist. Oh, wow. A lot of fire resist. If you need fire resist, guys, make a Molten Skin. Alright. Glacier. Corruption. And then I can make Haunt. And a Mark of Mogdrogan for the cherry on top. Need a Wardstone. And... wait, didn't I just do this? Oh, I gotta make 4 of them. One of those. Mark, 1, 2, 3. Come on. Okay. Ancestor! Oh my gosh, I've moved on from the crab. He was okay, but he was not all that. Alright. Let's, clear this. Clear this. Let's move the bird here. Actually, bird here. Put Bonds of Bismuel there. And what's the new thing? What's Ancestor called? That's it. Ancestral Bond. 50% crit damage, plus 25% to physical damage, 100% to elemental damage. That's... the bird is gonna love that. Devil's Retaliation damage, 10% to total speed. This... all your pets get steroids. Okay. Do I have any tier 3 relic recipes already that I should be on the lookout for good things? Don't care. Don't care. 14,000 damage when hit? What? That'd be amazing as a tanky character, but don't care on this guy. Dude, 14,000. I've never seen numbers like that as a base. Storm 1 to all skills and shaman ain't bad. But it's all lightning stuff. It's all about that lightning. Undo Inquisitor. Got the tier 3 Inquisitor relic. Thank you, Sarok. Oh, wait. Can I turn in this quest now? Sergeant Sarif, I have cleared the mill. Also, I'm Sean Connery again. Oh my gosh. Did the sky just clear up when I turned that in? Oh, did Ishtak just level up? That's my favorite devotion, y'all. Ishtak, this one. Level 13. I get hit, pet taunts. And it scales with cooldown reduction. Okay, what's next? Enemy of my enemy? Where's that? North of the Blood Grove, Fort Hammond. Fort Heron. I'll do Fort Heron, and that'll be the cherry on the top of our stream for the night. Ah! This is hardcore. Don't hit me when I'm loading in. That's extra unfair. Ooh. Yo, do you guys see that? The Primal Spirit, with the addition of that new aura, is getting a lot more crits. I saw 19, 20, 21, 27k all in a row. Just look for the big yellow numbers. 25k? Oh man, I didn't even think of that. Plus 15% to crit damage on that new relic. That's huge for the Primal. I got frozen. There we go. My gosh, breakthrough shield. Dude, I don't know what that skill is. It's like a Arcanist thing. They've got like this bubble of air around them, and it's like your damage is like nothing, 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 and then they're finally squishy. It's like I'm beating on a Discipline Priest in World of Warcraft. Fort Heron, I'm coming for you! How in advance? This guy's gonna blow up in my face. That skill's not ready. It's ready, you're just lazy. I have like so many pet buffs and so few pets. I want to finish that armor and get the second Briarthorn. It's kind of like, oh, was that 45,000? Was that 4,500? Not sure if my procs aligned. I might have seen a 45,000 there for a second. If so, that would be my new highest hit. If I get Mythical Will of Bismiel, I would keep all my stats in the Raven and have double Raven. If I finish the Beast Caller set by some chance before then I would probably move the Raven stuff to the Hellhound, because the Hellhound and the Briarthorn get massively buffed by that set, and you get a second Briarthorn. Oh, these guys are a higher level than all the others on the walk here. It is so sad that we are at the end of our weekend. Or us normies are. I don't know if there's anyone here that has some crazy weekend like Monday, Tuesday. I gotta go back to work tomorrow. Feels bad, man. I did not go anywhere this weekend. Well, I did leave the house. I didn't leave my neighborhood this weekend. There we go. That's an accurate statement. Lots of vegging. Yeah, I just saw 44,000 on that thing, so I guess it's like maybe when Shepherd's Call procs 46k, maybe when Shepherd's Call procs while the Primal Spirit's beating someone down, it can get in the 40,000s. Oh, using a mana potion. I think we might be up to 8 or 9 for the night. It so steadily creeps down. $25k. What's my goal in here? Kill Master Ravik. That's my goal in here. I'm glad the Primal Spirit can blink around because we're getting really clogged up in here. Primal is off cooldown. There we go. We were in our no Primal 3 or 4 second window. Alright, Master Ravik, I know you're here somewhere. Ah, there he is. Take out the guys that pop instantly before I focus on the big dude. Oh my. Pets, please target this stuff so I can leave the corner. Oh man, I'm just hiding in the corner, life draining nonstop. These revenants are so durable. Do you guys hear that block noise? Just as like someone's beating on a sheet of aluminum over and over and over, so they take much less damage, I'm guessing. New Primal in 2, 1. He's going down. Hey! Alright, and I'm hitting the A key again for Titan's Quest pickup. Wrong game, Muckluck! Dynamite! Alright, Primal Spirit. Oh, what's this? What's this? Polish Emerald! Still no sausages. Alright. And return to Brother Alluvius, Sorrow's Bastion. Tell the crazy cult that I did their bidding. I like how you can see Blood of Dreeg hit like all the guards and stuff as you're walking around. I've slain the vile necromancer. I will speak to him now. There he is. What is Empyrean's will? I will recover the ashes. I think that's the Fort Icon one without reading it. A good price. P-R-O-I-C-E. Price. And that's a lot of stuff. Whoa, how cool is that? That's the mythical version of what I'm wearing right now. It literally is just better numbers in every way, shape, and form. So I need to put a resilient plating on it for it to be exactly the same as what I'm doing right now. That's awesome. That is a great final upgrade to find tonight. Let me pass, loading screen lady. Okay, Homestead. I'm going to put the resilient plating on it right now, or I will forget. Sometimes I go to town, and I talk to a guy, and I forget that I've already talked to him, as I've proven tonight. Let's get this done right now. What do you think? I need something smoothed. Resilient plate. Boop. Do-do-do. Boop. And we're back up to a measly 56% resistance, but we'll take it. Whatever gave you that brilliant notion? Don't mind me, folks. I'm just shit-talking NPCs. If it's not safe with you, I know where you live. Okay. Woo! That is going to be where I wrap things up tonight, because I do have to get a few hours of sleep before I go to work early in the AM. Thank you all for joining me. As always, if you're not here, I'm just a crazy guy talking to himself in his study, so I appreciate you justifying my insanity by joining me on these adventures. I stream every night from 9 p.m. to midnight Eastern Standard Time, often later. If you wish to join me again in the future, hit that follow button. It'll give you a pop-up when I come online. If you have Amazon Prime, you can sub for free. And I finish every stream with a raid. If you're willing, stick around another 60 seconds. We'll raid someone else and make their night and maybe meet another good streamer. Maybe not, but I do try. That said, y'all have a good night, and I hope I see you tomorrow.